Dude, fuck Joe Exotic. We got an orangutan calling right here. Getting a little hopped up on cupcakes and coffee. Watch him go.
I haven't been out all weekend.
Oh my God,
I'm ready.
this is starting to get painful
Run
again.
around touching all the
That didn't take
microphones.
long.
Rudy
My God,
Gobert.
this is a bad day to fucking medicate. I don't know what to say, man. This is fucking me up.
Ain't you fucking me up, man?
All right. Okay.
Time, weather, and
Cooking up dope in a crock pot.
Gucci bag, Fendi bag. At Big Rock Candy Mountain. Nara Radio 215. Rats roll. Yeah, I don't even know what to do or what to say to kind of start the show off. I'd like tonight just to goof off.
Yeah, we could just have fun. Why not?
Try
Fuck
to
it.
be in a good
Die
mood
anyway.
and have fun and pretend like nothing's happening. Because
Yeah.
I don't even really know what's happening still.
I don't
It's
either.
so happening. Oh.
Right now, it seems
No,
like
it's my phone. Don't worry about it.
you can actually go on the internet and find whatever version of the truth you want of what's going on. What's going on?
Going on?
The one thing I know is not true, and that's most of the time, the official story.
All right.
I do find, though, I believe I convince myself different things depending on my situation.
Okay.
Like, if I got to go outside, like if I got to go work last week when I had to go to work, I convinced myself this is all just conspiracy. And
right.
that
I like
there's
that.
46.6 million people approximately live in Louisiana.
46 or 4.6 million?
I think it's 46.6.
Oh,
In Louisiana.
million.
You
that
sure?
many people?
I'm not sure.
Damn, that's a lot of motherfuckers in Louisiana, boy.
Alex
think,
looking it
uh,
up right now. Population of Louisiana is...
Just calm down. It takes me a second to type 4.66. That's what you were saying. 46.
Oh, really?
It's a lot of fucking million more than 4
That
million.
is. That
You're
totally
adding a lot
changes
happening
things.
to you.
So
Adding
that's
a
4
lot.
million people. And out of 4 million people, 150 have died from this already. The Convid 20.
That's not very many, really, if you think about it.
You kidding me? No, I thought it was 46 million.
Yeah, but 4.66 is still a lot.
Once numbers get to the millions, I don't understand them.
Okay, so that means that it's
Multi-million.
4,600,000, right? And then you're gonna
Wow, I don't know
You're
what
gonna
you're saying. There's a lot of
subtract
something.
150 from that.
We don't
okay,
need to
right?
do that right now.
And then you find out how many people are left: 4,599,850. I think we're
that's
doing
not a
pretty
lot.
good. We're doing okay.
That's not.
I'm just kidding. It's not funny. It's fucked up. A lot of people are dying that are good people, and it's
152 of the 4.6 million.
Why there's so many fucking numbers today?
I don't know. I don't like
I
math.
don't know. I don't like math either.
15,
And they know that.
17,
When they give us these numbers, they
yeah.
know we don't like doing math.
740,000.
I was like, if they only gave percentages
Oh,
instead
yeah.
of all this math where you would have to do that yourself,
Hey, guess what? It's 0.0001. You
What
still
is that?
concerned? How many people have died in relation to 4.6 million?
you did that in your head?
Yes.
You just making that up.
No, I'm not.
Just to let you know, I was a little bit off when I said 46.6 million.
Oh, just a little.
It's
All
all-
right.
it's
not
4
that
million.
big.
It's a big difference.
It's 42 million more.
It's a
than
lot
you're
of
saying.
millions.
A
Yeah.
lot of numbers tonight.
A lot of
215, 40 million, 152,
All I know is
0.0001%.
we should be scared. I'm pretty sure I figured that out. I
Why?
figured out that we should be scared,
Uh-huh.
and you probably should wash your hands.
Oh, yeah.
And other than that, I don't know what the fuck is going on. What's going on? I asked my dad, what's going on?
Oh,
he
you
don't
don't
know. He don't know.
God, huh?
I don't know either.
I don't think nobody knows.
Jesus
At this point.
Christ.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what's happening.
I totally forgot about all of that.
Me too, until I keep getting reminded every 10 minutes.
Yeah, but how do you not?
I don't know.
Oh, it's everywhere. It's
I watched-
Christmas time.
Yeah, it's Christmas, whether you like it or not.
Right?
The
Ho, ho,
majority
ho.
of people decide it's Christmas time. One thing, though, rats, I've seen this was beginning of the week. The rats have already become a problem in New Orleans. They're the only ones left out in the streets.
So gross.
The funny thing is, the article even stated, like, rats are taking over New Orleans. The rats were always there.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't, like, move here like, oh, the people ain't here. The only difference is now you can see them because the
Right.
people ain't clogging up. Like, I bet you if you look good on a lot of photographs taken on Bourbon Street, if you're looking for a rat, you're going to find
Oh,
one. 'Cause
yeah.
they were everywhere.
Oh, I've seen them
Well,
a
they
million
didn't.
times.
I mean, who didn't know
Gross.
that they had that?
What? But now you can see them
Oh, yeah. Clear.
because
as
they're the
day.
only ones left.
Ugh.
I don't know if they prefer one club more than another.
I saw a bunch out on the street,
Do like the
man.
gay rats go down to that
Yeah,
other
right.
side? Like, do they have different areas? They have like certain karaoke rats, and
Right. I don't
Frenchman
know.
rats, little dope eaters.
Oh, wow.
You
I
know,
never
once
thought
they
of
start
that.
eating
Right.
that, eating the
they-
marijuana that
yeah,
people drop, once you start that, then you ain't going back to the suburbs.
yeah.
I don't know.
That's so weird. I mean, it's weird and not weird. It's just weird that they're making a story of it. It's kind of like, really? All right, that's what we're worrying about? Are fucking rats? Gotcha.
When you go out there and you're shooting video and there's rats running all over, it's pretty
it.
funny. It's
I
very
get it.
entertaining. But those ain't the only rats. There's another group of rats that are growing.
What?
Yep. They look like sheep, but they're rats.
Really? What does that mean?
The sheep have become the sheepdogs now. Now people are ratting each other out for breaking whatever this thing. What is it
I
called?
have noticed a strong peer pressure.
What is it called? What are we in? Quarantine?
No, that's what people, it's called a stay-at-home order. It's
Oh.
social distancing.
Yeah, and people are breaking the rules. There've been multiple. There've been pool parties and second lines and parades.
Right? God.
Crawfish
people-
bowls, birthday
Crawfish
parties.
bowl, all kinds of things.
God damn, people are having crawfish boils?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then the people at home that are like hiding out at home, they don't like that.
No.
They get mad. Like, look at this. Well, to me, if you stay safe in your house,
Right.
fucking man, let them people do what they
That's
gonna do.
obvious. I'm not mad. I don't care. They're not coming by me.
But then, is that really making this longer? The stay-at-home, whatever we have, order?
I don't know.
Is that really making it longer? These people getting together.
I don't know.
It doesn't look like the rates are skyrocketing or anything, so them being out there, it doesn't seem like it's affected it.
I don't know how science works, but you think we would start getting some concrete, like scientific information about this virus? Like they still don't know nothing about it?
Right?
Like, because if they do know about it, we sure ain't finding out. Like, can you get it again?
Oh, yeah, I have no idea. I've heard both
There's
sides of the story a
contradictory
million times.
And then
information. That's the problem.
The same people are like, you can't believe nothing you hear out of China because China's a communist country and they lie to us. Then they'll use shit coming out of China to
Right.
justify their own point. So it's like, man, I'm like so confused. I almost give up. Like I spend a little time in the morning, I go check, and then
Yeah.
after lunch, I want to go look at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
numbers.
just see what's up.
Because like I usually go and look at sports numbers or something like that.
So you're just keeping numbers.
Ain't there no
215,
mo.
Not real radio.
Yeah, scores. There's
Yeah.
no scores. So I'm like, oh, what's Brawlers
What's
raise the death
number
toll?
on there?
It's so horrible. And then you start. And now, if you don't know anybody who is potentially infected by now, you like lucky because it seems like more and more people are
Getting
getting
infected?
Yeah, well, at least before it was you didn't even know anybody. And then the only person you knew, it's like, oh, Freelo said his brother has
Right,
it.
right.
And then that was kind of the degrees of separation. But now the degrees of separation, I think this week shortened for a lot of people, most people. If it's not you, then you probably don't have friends or family or know anybody.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
And now you're the lucky one. All those like recluses that were cut off from society, y'all been training for this. Like y'all are the lucky ones.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think even them, they are going to start freaking out in a little while. They're going to get bored as shit. Start hitting that cabin fever.
I just don't get bored. I'm weird. Like I've been enjoying so much being home. Like, dude, I've been doing all kind of shit and like don't miss people at all.
Oh.
Is
good
that
for you.
weird?
No, not at all.
The fact that we all have video games and constant at our fingertips
Right, right,
socializing
right.
definitely makes it different. Like if everybody was just sitting at home with the people in the house and there's no contact with the outside world, I could see that being a bigger problem. At least now we still have the internet for the next couple of days. And we still have social media. We chat on video games, so I think that's a little bit different
I think
than
that's
it
what
would have
it
been
is, yeah.
50 years ago.
That most of my social activity happens on the phone anyway.
Yeah, look at me make a TikTok video for
What? I don't have TikTok.
whatever them apps where your face changes and the foot
story.
monster comes get you. All right. Nice talking to you, pudding face.
What the fuck? It's not pudding, you dumbass.
Yeah, you're putting that fucking yogurt in your mouth.
It's French yogurt with bananas and granola with oats.
All right, thank you for the menu.
Coconut, almond, and
I liked it better when you were
honey.
chewing it.
A little bit of honey. This is delicious.
But I don't know. It hasn't made. Maybe it should make me mad that the people out doing that, but it doesn't. I almost kind of go, man, look at these fuckers. Like going, hey man,
The
fuck
rebels. Yeah, yeah.
it. Yeah, I kind of admire them.
that
bad?
I don't admire them.
No,
I think it's
bad?
stupid.
Really?
Yeah, because now anywhere they go, they're gonna still have to go to grocery stores, so they're gonna take whatever germs they might be getting, and they can still spread it.
No,
to other
hang
people.
on, hang on.
But somebody already had the germs when they were at the house,
Right.
and then they could have went to the grocery store. Like I don't know.
I just think that by people that are not already in contact at all times and then getting together just to have a get together, I think it's really selfish because you can't just wait a fucking few weeks. Like, goddamn, like I just don't get it. Why people can't wait and just can't stay inside for a little bit? Like, why can't they? People really get that stir crazy. Like, something wrong with me? Like, I just feel like, okay, just wait a little bit longer. We'll all go do stuff again soon. There'll be shows.
I don't know. I'm kind of liking this.
I'm just saying, I guess maybe it hasn't gotten to the point yet where I feel like I'm missing out on anything, but, you know, like, people just wait for a little bit. Why you have to be out there?
They want to eat some fucking crawfish and drink some beer and hang out with their friends. I
Yeah, and
feel
only
'em.
two of the people actually do anything. Everybody
Yeah,
else
right?
just shows up to
I
mute
know.
mooch.
I don't know. I can hang out with my friend later. Like, I just
Later?
don't see
Later?
the
Later? When's
urgency.
later?
What is the
The
urgency?
crawfish season ain't like
Right,
endless.
Right.
I don't
So
even
you're
really
waiting all the way to
know.
August to come get together with Harry and them? Come on,
Dude, so
man.
that means today Trump extended, I think just moments ago or hours ago. I don't know. I read it moments
Breaking
ago.
news?
Kind of that they
An hour
extended
ago.
it to the end of April.
That's what they
The
said.
stay-at-home ban, which I hear people too. A lot of people are angry. They're like, this is still spreading because businesses are open, and this is why it's not stopping
Is that
because
why?
people aren't following directions. But actually, from my understanding from the beginning of this stay-at-home thing, whatever it's called,
Advisory?
yeah, was to slow it down. It was to never was to
Eradicate
stop it.
Right, right.
Like
Right,
the
they
whole
think they
plan
can't
was
stop
to
it.
slow it down so that the hospitals could keep up with the infected rate.
Right.
So I don't know, man. Maybe the people out spreading it around, yeah, they might end up in the hospital with it, but how much? It was just slowing down anyway. Like the average and
right.
majority of people are there.
Yeah.
Because the crazy thing is, what they said, the incubation period or whatever that you may have got infected is like 5 to 7 days. I think they're saying
So what does that mean?
that you could have it but not show symptoms for 5
7
to
days.
7 days.
Really?
Really?
I think.
All right.
That's another thing. Why isn't that information? Why don't I know that information?
Why-
I've been
how do you
watching this
know it?
shit on there
How'd you find that out?
because I think I heard it or read it somewhere.
I
Like
read
that's
it
my
on Reddit.
problem. Real fucking information
Yeah,
you can't
somebody
goddamn
commented
get.
one comment.
I know there's rats running around on the fucking streets. I know that somebody had a pool party in the second line. I don't know fucking how many days you can have this goddamn thing. I don't know. Try to figure it out. You can't. It's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
The
I'm
only
with you.
thing you could do is numbers. And I don't like numbers, and I ain't doing it. And I watched the
36.
chick who was good at numbers, and she broke it all down to percentages and stuff. I was so fucking confused
0.001.
halfway in, and I'm like, fuck, man, I think I've got a fever. Fuck. That shit was complicated as hell. Here she's doing it all, explaining it to me. I still can't
Yeah,
understand.
but based off of what numbers? Like trajected numbers or
What are you talking about?
like is she
What numbers was she using?
Yeah. Is
Real
she-
numbers.
Or what are real numbers? Like how many motherfuckers have it? How many have
She
died?
did a lot of different things, so she used all the numbers.
All the numbers. All right.
Yeah, because how many people are in the countries, they don't never really tell you that.
Right.
Like if you look at the CDC thing of infected,
Yeah.
hospitalized,
They don't tell you
tested, and
how
all.
many total.
Out of how
right,
many.
Right. There are 150 people infected out of 4.66 billion.
They don't
people.
do that. They just give you numbers. Numbers are scary. It only takes one person you know for it to fucking be a whole lot different for you. Does that make sense? So the numbers
yeah.
are so goddamn misleading that it ain't funny. But then nobody's talking about neither what happens after.
After what?
After.
After this?
Oh, we're here now, but what
Oh,
happens
yeah.
then?
Ooh.
Like there's a lot of
I
repercussions.
guess
from
okay,
this.
so it depends on what happens during. See, I think now is a preface for what's about to happen, and then there's the after that happens. Let's call that the real deal.
Then.
Like, I think the real deal, right? The incident, the real, like, you know what I mean?
No.
So this is like the prep. Like, we're kind of working up to it to see how much worse it's going to get. And let's just say it gets a little bit worse. I feel like it's going to get a little bit worse. I don't think it's going to get out of hand by any means.
What's going to get worse?
The
restrictions, the amount of people
everything,
dying,
everything.
How do you know?
Because he's making a prediction. Let the man
Oh.
speak.
Right. I think it's going to always, the whole thing is going to get way worse.
So that you saying the shit hasn't even hit the
No,
fan?
I don't think so. And I think what's going to happen is that they've got it under, or they're getting it under control.
Who's they?
Who?
The government, let's just say.
Oh, government.
The government.
Oh, yeah.
I think that they're going to see that, and then they're going to start using it to their advantage to kind of start fucking with everything, even more so that they have done. Then, after that, that's where, depending on how bad we get fucked on that, is what's going to happen after that. If it doesn't fall apart, getting back to the normal life isn't going to be that bad. It's going to be a weird Christmas and all that, but everybody will be so fucking happy. It's Christmas. We survived it. Yay. Right? Then after the next year, we'll all kind of forget about it or whatever. If the shit fucking hits the fan and we go to war in this whole fucking...
Whoa, we at war now, Mayday.
I'm talking like fucking...
Invisible enemy.
Like, I'm talking like, dude, the real deal shit.
Oh, all right.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like, dude, this is nothing. We still got an internet, phone, food. We can still go places. I'm talking about like martial law damn near. You know what I mean? That's where if we had to go through that and just everything collapses, then yeah, then after that will be totally different.
Then will be now.
I hope then's not now. I hope the massacre, whatever you want to call it, isn't that bad. In all honesty, I really hope it doesn't get really bad.
It's a no-win situation
Oh,
for me
yeah,
at this point.
yeah, we're
because if
fucked.
it doesn't
Everybody's
get
fucked.
worse, then it's bad that this was made to be able to happen. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Like, dude, I remember 9/11. Freedom this, freedom, freedom, freedom. Muslims come and take our freedoms. And then George Bush, a Republican, gave away a lot of freedoms. A lot of them. I mean, they fucking wiretapped and took everybody's personal phone calls and stuff.
Yeah, and track them now.
Like,
Thanks.
I don't think they put that stuff in the Constitution or whatever
right.
because it was just crazy drunk old men.
Right?
I think that stuff was probably in place for reasons.
reason.
And a person that you would think, and one that keeps saying freedom so many damn times, it just gave it away. And all the people who I thought that was their moral reason for wanting somebody
Right.
like that in office just bent right over.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
And they were cool with it. I mean, you
Right.
take away the Ron Paul supporters, and the Republicans just were, them boomers.
Little Howell.
Them
Wow,
boomers, they were
boomer.
just like, man, you're just doing what he's doing. The Muslims, the Muslims,
Right.
you know.
My mom still thinks
And
the
now-
Muslims are our enemies.
And now, how many more freedoms did we give up? I mean,
Oh,
just the way of that we're
yeah.
living the life. And
Can I
then,
say something really
and then
quick?
when you watch movies like 1984 and people are ratting
Oh,
people
yeah.
out for stuff and
Yeah,
shit, you're like, God damn, that just happened like
in the
very
chat
quick.
room, Lazy Eye said, I will call the police again in a heartbeat.
Okay.
I was just letting you know.
That
We
boy,
only
he's
have
on
3
him.
here. We only have 3. We
only
haven't
have 3,
reached
right.
capacity.
Damn.
Jesus.
And people endangering him. Like now
Yeah,
he
but they
can't go in
are
the
though.
pool.
That's like if my courtyard right out there, if you go out there to smoke a cigarette and they had people playing some kind of sport or doing something in that courtyard and a large number of people,
Over 10?
that shit could travel up here. You fucking having your little
What, the
fucking
ball that they're playing with is going to come
virus
up
getting party or whatever they call it for chicken pox. You having a COVID
It only
party
takes one
and
person
can
to infect you.
a
It only
whole
takes one
complex.
person to infect you. So I guess if you want to do percentages, if they matter all of a sudden, then yes, if you're around 20 people, you got a better chance of being just around one.
Right, but what if-
you're not around them and they're just at a distance? Like, were they trying to spit on his balcony or something?
He probably
And if
thought that
they're
they
in
could
the
infect
water,
the whole place.
I'm
though.
sure that chlorine fucking gonna kill that thing. I didn't read an article on it, but
you have
if
to
I saw
dunk
it in
your
a
whole
comment,
head?
I'd believe it.
What if you dunked your whole head under the water?
Yeah, you drink a little bit of
Also,
that shit.
those people are setting a bad example. Maybe like it's a peer pressure aspect of it. It's the police are doing one part of the job and they got everybody policing each other also. If every time I'm on Facebook, like remember how you said my little stories that you called it something else, Snapchat or something,
TikTok video.
TikToks, but they have stickers that Facebook is like pushing you to use, and it's like wash your hands, stay at home, blah blah blah, vote in the election, register to vote, and dude. At least 75% of my friends are putting these on their story. Like, if it's a story about you washing the dishes, in the corner, it's like, register to vote or wash your hands. Or like, and I'm like, God, it's like the peer pressure is getting kind of out of control. And then Facebook keeps pushing me and keeps saying, you want to put this frame on your picture. You want to put this frame on your picture to let everybody know to wash their hands. And you need to put this frame in your picture. It says staying home saves lives. And people are, they're doing it. And I'm like telling Facebook to fuck off over and over and over. Because I feel like it's insulting for me to tell my fellow adults, you guys really need to stay home. You should wash your hands. You should vote. Who the fuck am I to tell them what to do? Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? Fuck you. For real, though. For real, though.
Maybe we'll see if Coach O's available.
I feel like it's insulting. I'm not going to tell my friends what to do. I'm not saying Lazy Eye's wrong for calling the police on them people, but I'm also not going to preach. I'm not going to preach at people. People don't fucking know that they need to stay home by now, and they're just insisting on fucking doing it. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that.
Hold on.
What, Mayday? What?
Hang on. I got a big problem. So what? I'm supposed to buy 3 fucking months of food and not go to the grocery store where they've got people there.
You can go to the grocery store, dumbass.
If there's 25 people or more, you got to wait outside. A Lazy Eye call the people on you.
No, I mean, he says
I'm just
social
saying, I feel like I've
distancing.
got more of a fucking chance getting it at the grocery store than I do everywhere else.
He's saying he's not worried about them infecting him. It's them potentially infecting everybody else. And that he doesn't want the hospitals to overload.
Oh, you're full of shit, Lazy.
What are you talking about? He's trying to do his
Why
part.
is that
He
full of
was
shit?
fucking jealous
That
that
is
he
true.
fucking couldn't go eat some crawfish. I know that motherfucker.
He's
It
looking
wasn't
at
it wasn't
He's
a crawfish
hot.
bowl. It was
He
a
had
pool
his
party.
bathing suit on.
Hey, you
He's
know
like,
the-
man, I can't. If I can't swim, nobody
can
swim.
You know what the real story is?
What is?
He fucking went over there and they wouldn't feed him, so he fucking called the cops. on
Dude, they ought to go pull his door handle.
Oh my God, y'all are assholes.
Boy, check that boy's door handle. Oh, man. That's freaking funny, though.
Is it funny? You're making fun of your friend who's trying to protect.
trying to laugh about it.
Wait, okay, we preface the show as we're having fun on the
Yeah,
show.
I'm just goofing off.
And
yeah,
not real
fuck.
fun.
This is some serious ass shit. Whether it's all overreaction, whether it's true, whatever the fucking case is, this shit ain't good. So it's like I'm at the point where I'm just like, fuck it, bro.
Right.
I feel like I remember George Carlin, one of his last interviews. He said, I feel like I'm not really participating anymore. I'm just like an old man watching things take place. I watch the regular news and everything like that shit's a show.
Oh,
like it's just entertainment to me. And I have to continue.
To be able to deal with and cope with it.
I got to. If I don't turn this into a joke or a giant conspiracy,
you're going to lose some shit.
I'm going to be nuts.
Yeah.
And now I'm at the point too. Do I continue to go to work? Like, what happens when you get sick from work? Right. Do they fire you? Do they furlough you or whatever? Or like, what happens? Or do you stay on the payroll? You got the Convid 20 lotto numbers? Like, I don't know. But I'm at the point where it's like, well, if it ain't really that bad, what happens to you when you get it? Maybe I just want to take that now and reduce my chance.
Right.
Because man, you know what would feel good if we got enough food for like 14 days, and then don't leave the fucking house. Don't go touch it. Like, be to where you're definitely not going to get infected.
That's what
and
I've
at
been
the
trying
end
to
of the 14 days, you go, all right, how do I feel? Okay, I'm not sick.
Right.
And then you definitely don't go out for another month. Right? It's not going to help anything. But that would be nice. Because like every day I wake up and I go, okay, yeah, no fever. My throat feels okay.
Yeah.
I'm coughing normal smoker's cough. Good to go. Like, you got to you check the vitals.
Right.
It's like, this is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
But then when you go out, you're like, okay, now I got, 5 to 7 days to see if.
Right. I'm dying.
Like, this is fucking dumb.
Yeah.
If I don't make a joke out of it, it's like.
No, I hear you.
It's impossible.
So what's the right answer? I don't think we know the right answer right now.
The right answer, I think this is a major global conspiracy of a one world government taking over not just the United States. This is global. Complete restructure.
Right. I agree.
That's what I'm going to go to make me feel better about the situation. I don't know if it should make me feel better or worse.
Right. Because, God, if that's the truth, then Jesus, we're really in a world of hurt.
It makes it rational. Strangely enough, it actually makes this seem like a rational thing.
Right. Right? Right.
So one of the ways they would have to do it would be to brainwash us all.
All right.
You'd have to completely tear down the human psyche and what it is to be American and reinstitute it. So I found some brainwashing techniques.
Nice.
Number one, isolation. If we're not isolated right now, I don't know what we are.
We will be.
And there's potential we lose phone and internet service. So that's complete isolation.
Jesus
And
Christ.
if that happens, that's number one on the brainwash list. Because
Wow.
you think, too, you're cutting down news sources.
Oh, yeah.
And
then-
peers to get in touch.
If you shut down Facebook and keep people from just saying whatever they want, pretty much Facebook, all they do is take whatever the headline story is and just share that. If they're Democrat, you get the 3 Democrat stories. Republican, you get the 3 Republican stories, and those people just share that and repeat like parakeets. Number 2, dependency and fear.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, we writing checks for an invisible killer that anyone can have.
Right. And
This ain't the
possibly have
Muslims. Like
over and
before, all
over.
you had to do is like look weird at the dude working at the gas station, and if you worked at a programming company, you had a couple of them in there that you just you avoided. But now it could be anybody. The killer could be anybody. It could
be lazy
It
eye.
could be inside you. It could be
Oh, it's not
dormant.
lazy eye.
They could be in the pool. You
Right.
never fucking know.
Right?
They could be blowing tubas. That was kind of gross.
They could be eating this
At
right
that-
now into the microphone.
At that second line party, I definitely, whether I believed it or not, wouldn't have been by the tuba guy. Them dudes who play horns,
Yeah,
their
yeah,
liquids
yeah.
coming out
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah. Ew.
They gotta like turn them over and dump the amount of
they got a little spit valve.
convict stuff out.
Oh,
Ew.
Not good. Number 3, self-criticism and finger pointing.
Oh.
Rats, rats.
It's the rat's
That's right.
fault.
A little peer pressure will do you good. 4, mental abuse. I do feel like I'm being tortured. The way we deal with it, though, is there's this invisible virus that is causing the torture, so you can't really focus your anger
Right.
out on it.
Right.
But if I thought that this was like, if I find out that this is this big giant corporate, fucking
Conspiracy?
takeover to put
Yeah,
a
yeah.
chip and a vaccine
Yeah.
vaccine in me,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, me too.
Oh, really? And then
Like,
what
'cause
are we
I'm
going to
be
do about it?
Y'all canceled the NBA season over that? God damn.
Right?
Like I said, they can put my chip in. Just let me go to work and stuff. You know?
Repetitive music and phrases like, I don't know, wash your hands, stay
don't
indoors,
wash.
maybe make little occult things that you could put on your Facebook pictures and stuff. Just keep repeating the same things over and over. Hey, we'll march out celebrities and a coach that won a college football championship because he knows what's best for you. That was it.
I don't know
All right.
what that was.
You're short but sweet. You still slow. You chopped it in half, but then slowed it down. Same amount of time.
eh?
Jesus.
Number 6, controlling what you watch and read. Look, my source is I put him at about 50% trustworthy. But if it does happen, remember I told you they were reducing the amount of news sources
Oh, yeah.
to where
Yeah,
you could
yeah.
get information
Right.
a couple of weeks ago?
Yep.
Well, if you lose internet and cell phone service,
You've only got
and
one news source.
everybody turns on the radio, we know Katrina
the
would
TV.
taught us that.
Right.
Yeah, satellite.
same
from
goddamn
not
thing.
satellite, but
Right.
antenna
Yeah, yeah.
television. You're gonna have maybe 2 channels.
Right.
Maybe you have 6, and the other ones will just play old movies on
Right,
rerun.
right.
Whatever movies they decide are good for you to watch at that
Yeah.
moment, and probably things on the virus. A 24-hour loop
Oh.
of them repeating information that's not helpful.
Oh, yeah. You know what one of the #1 movies I saw on Netflix was fucking Outbreak. I'm like, you got to be fucking.
What is wrong? Yeah,
I know.
They
I'm
just,
like,
you know, it
what?
was weird too. Before this even became
Yeah,
a
yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah.
they released that series like Pandemic
Yep,
or
I
something,
saw
which is
that.
all
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah. Oh,
about this, and
jeez.
people watching that. I'm like, fuck, watching it, man. I'm living it.
Yeah, jeez. I'm trying to fast forward to see what happens at the end. Like,
Yeah,
I
right.
actually have no desire to watch any of that shit. It's just going to make it worse.
I know.
Just make me nervous. Like,
Jesus.
fuck
I
that.
played that game Outbreak or whatever it was called,
Yeah.
Pandemic. I played that game like when it first started because I thought it was a joke.
How'd you fare for that?
Like I killed everybody. Quick.
third day, everybody was stripped naked and dead.
Yeah, I tried to use the little bit of information I had about this one to like build the virus like
Right.
that. Oh man, that was a bad idea.
Jeez.
Hopefully that's a
Right.
shit game. I don't know.
Oh.
It was fun when I was the virus.
Ooh, yeah, right?
Oh.
SARS the virus.
But yeah, man, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen?
SARS.
I do know
Jesus.
since this all has been going on though, Facebook Live videos have been blowing up.
Yeah.
That
The
caught
only way
them in
for people to
transition.
play their music and stuff.
I didn't see a lot of comedians yet.
Oh man, me either.
Kind of surprised about that. Waiting for them to pop off. A lot of them already put out videos, but it is kind of, I don't know. It's hard to be funny right now.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's extra pressure on not trying to be funny or sarcastic. Like, is anybody?
My comedian friends are still making jokes, but they're doing Facebook statuses.
Okay.
Like a joke, a joke every few minutes or something like that.
Oh,
So
jeez.
people are still being funny. They're just not doing like a recorded special.
I actually think that would come off better.
Maybe.
Maybe get a laugh track button or something. You just tell a joke and then hit that. Yep. We're seeing a shitload of music streams.
Oh, yeah.
I was never a real fan of these to begin with.
All right, fair
Like
enough.
Okay,
before
why
this,
not?
Yeah.
and now there's just like a whole lot more of things that I wasn't a huge fan of.
Okay.
For one, the majority of them. Now, look, this is not saying all of them. There are a couple that sneak through the cracks and do a good job.
Yeah.
But watching them, most of them are horrible.
Oh, yeah.
If it's coming through the cell phone speakers
Ooh.
or microphone and then
Oh.
playing out of cell phone
Oh.
speakers,
Terrible.
I think of there's levels, right? There's acceptable.
Uh-huh.
If somebody goes and sings at karaoke, they're good. You're like,
Right.
oh, wow, that wasn't torturous.
All right.
Then there's the step up above that to where people might actually spend $5, $10 to hear them sing.
All right.
To where you're like a cover band singer, or,
Right.
or even some original music, and you're like, all right, this person, this qualifies to be at this level.
Right.
They transcended karaoke. If they did karaoke, they would be at least the best one or two there. Now they're making $5, $10 a person to perform.
I like that.
That's next level.
Okay.
Then there's a level above that that becomes extra special. You have something intangible. You're next level good. Those people, they don't do Facebook Live videos. Very few. If they do, they doing like a talking one. They're not up there really singing.
All right.
Most of the people I find go into that middle category. And so you already stripping down quality and sound,
Yep.
quality and just the way it looks. And then it's streaming, which, dude, Facebook fucks with some video. Like, you can even have something high quality and it's going to be average quality by the time it gets compressed and then streamed. And then who knows what people are playing it out of. It already deteriorates the quality.
Oh, yeah. At least half, if not.
So
three
then you're
times.
taking something that's just average and deteriorating it, so it hurts it,
Agreed.
you know? So
Totally
I just don't think it's a good representation. Like, I don't know, write songs. I don't think anybody's making money off of that. So it's like, why are you really doing it? Is it just people starving for fucking attention that bad? Like, if they don't get their attention fix and somebody tell them that they're good at playing music often enough, they lose their self?
I would say, yeah. I think the majority
Dude, a
of
lot
it
of the
is.
musicians. I'm sorry, I did zone out for a second. I realized that the picture was wrong.
didn't
on
notice.
the Not Real Radio, for the live stream or whatever. But I think I fixed it. Anyway, yep. See, there it goes. It's changing. Oh, it's pretty cool. So
Man, you
a lot
really,
of the,
you're knocking some shit out lately. Proud
yeah,
of you. Thank you.
you. Well, you know what? Usually you have XSplit set up, and for some reason it wasn't. It was just like this dialogue box on the screen, so you didn't complete a task. So I tried to do it, and then I fucked it up. But then I found that I made a mistake.
Nice. All right.
Thank you.
You good?
Yep. I wanted to say that if this was what I think you were talking about, my input would be a lot of my musician friends that make money doing music are doing live streams with Venmo addresses saying, look, if anybody wants to tip for watching the music. So it's a way for people to try to have some kind of money coming in.
Those people are making money playing shows?
Oh, a lot of the ones are. Yeah, a lot of
Really?
my friends actually play music for a living and have the...
Oh.
That's pretty cool. What?
What the fuck? How do you check out in the middle of a sentence?
Because, dude, the thing transitioned in front of my eyes. Is like, I'm really impressed with what I did. It
All
almost
right,
looks
all
like
right.
it was like supposed to do that.
Gotcha. Well, good job fixing that. Not so much on the.
No, but what I'm saying is like a lot of these people like really do make money playing music, and it's not like they're making $1,000, but if they make $50 a day just to help them like with groceries and stuff while they're unemployed, I think that's really helpful.
You eat $50 a day of groceries?
Maybe.
Maybe.
God
Breakfast,
damn.
lunch, and dinner. Brought by premium coffee.
All right,
Not for long. About to be unemployed.
Good thing I have a job.
Gonna have to run that water through them beans twice.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Not the coffee. Not the coffee. That's like my one like thing. I can deal with like the crappy toilet paper. I can deal with the crappy
No.
paper towel. Hey, try to find me some good toilet paper.
Couldn't
That's hard to
find
come
any.
find right now. But dude, the coffee. Oh, if I don't have the good coffee, I'm fucked. Just letting you know.
Motherfucker, you don't drink coffee.
Yeah, I do. What,
No, you
what,
don't.
what do I
You
drink?
don't drink coffee.
That's not coffee. What
What?
is that in the blue cup? That's coffee.
It is coffee, and there's only sugar in it. He is
Thank
drinking
you.
it black with sugar.
Really?
Yeah.
motherfucker. You
All
know
right.
what's that? It
All
made
right.
a fucking new and improved, baby.
No shit.
I like it. I like it.
All right, I didn't know that. I thought you just was drinking them whipped cream.
Oh, the
Malts.
frappes?
It's a waste of calories, man.
Motherfucker's like an ice cream malt, bro. Fuck, it's just coffee flavored. Fuck, that's like
You-
going to back
you-
of Robbins and eating a fucking mocha ice cream, saying
Okay.
you drank coffee.
Yeah, but you
Nope.
like those La
Nope.
Frises that I got from fucking French Press when I brought that
Dude.
bitch home with the Reese's.
Oh,
you
yeah.
drank that motherfucker. And guess
Yeah,
what,
once a
Mayday? It
week.
definitely has espresso or something in it because it fucking jacks you up.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
coffee. That is
I miss
fucking
my
co-
French press, boy.
Yeah, dude, French Press is bomb.
Yep, agreed.
See, I got passionate about something. Haven't had. That's
Yeah,
one thing
you
I would
paid attention
wish
the
I
whole
could have.
Right,
I
the
would
whole-
love free.
Depressing.
I've been using that delicious almond milk, coconut milk creamer, and it's low
So
in
we were
sugar
talking about
and
people
it's
being
dairy-free.
isolated
It's delicious.
isolated from each other, and so they have an app out. I never tried it. I don't want to try it. I think it's fucking dumb.
All right.
It's Netflix Party. It's an app that you can get. I think Google makes it, and it's so that you can watch Netflix, and it opens up like a dialogue chat
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you can watch it and chat with your friends
text your
and
friends.
watch it at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. I kept on trying to text you while I was
No,
watching
that
the
ain't
platform.
happening. I'm
and you
watching
never
something.
fucking.
How you watch something and sit there and type about it to
All the
somebody?
time.
Why don't you just watch it and then fucking
Discuss
text
it
about it
after.
after?
Because I'll
Right.
forget about it.
What?
I'll forget about like certain parts.
We're
and
gonna
stuff
talk
like-
about it during while we're
yeah,
watching
yeah,
it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
now I'm watching it
Yeah,
and
yeah,
reading
yeah,
your
yeah,
shit
yeah,
and
yeah.
responding.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then we have to keep going rewinding it
Yeah.
because we miss it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
man,
that's
that's
crazy.
stupid.
I almost don't even watch a whole movie all the way through nowadays. I'll like have
Why?
to pause it.
Why don't you
sometimes.
watch stuff?
To do
That's why
what?
your answers are always goofy when we talk about stuff.
No, those are the
'Cause you
ones
didn't
he
really
has an
watch
opinion
it.
on and didn't watch it at all.
Yeah. I was like, wait,
No,
that doesn't
that's
make sense.
garbage.
And he's like, yeah, I mean, it did this. And I'm like, no, that wasn't even in that show. And he's like, oh, well, I don't know then. I'm like, that's because he didn't watch it.
Hey, I watched the
skimmed through it.
Hey, I watched the platform. All right, I watched
Oh,
enough of the platform
that was
to see that.
horrific.
We're gonna
Yes.
review that in the
Jeez.
second hour.
Ugh.
Hey, the one fucking movie I watch all the way through, and that's what
Oh.
you give me? Oh my lord,
Oh.
dude! That I don't know. I may have to take a week off on Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah, well, how about you take an hour off from talking about it?
Oh.
This week in the news, these are things you need to know about. I only have one story this week,
Okay.
and it's if it's good enough for a pond, it's good enough for your mom.
What?
Yeah, Trump
we jump
said that they were having success with this certain chlorine phosphate or something like that. Probably the
Oh,
same
yeah,
stuff
yeah,
that's
yeah,
in the
yeah.
pool that
Yeah,
those
yeah.
people were trying to disinfect themselves with when lazy guy called the people on him. He said so this phosphate stuff, they're having good results about it fighting the COVID-20 infection. And he said that on the news. So some people went and they said, look, well, man, we got some of that. Look at that. We've been putting it in the pond. Look how nice the pond is. This stuff gonna save us. So this old couple, how old are they? In their 60s.
60s.
Yeah, so these boomers were removed. They've decided they'd drink some of it. I don't know how they determined the quantity, how much they should take. Maybe they did, measured their body weight or something and compared it to the pond. But they got sick after eating that. So if you got them little sprinkles that you put up in your aquarium to get rid of algae, man, don't try it. I haven't heard of anybody else. Just that one couple did it. And so it made big news. So So that was like, oh, hey, man, don't listen to Trump. Ain't nobody going to church on Easter. And you fucking don't drink your pond cleaner. That shit for koi fish only. Now, if you're a koi and you're feeling a little bit under the weather, you might want to sprinkle a little bit of that dust on yourself.
It's actually a shame, though, because I think some of the stuff, like, in some of the way that they put fear into people has made people do stupid shit just out of this paranoia that they get into. You know what I mean? Like, people
Man, look,
making
Trump
bad
said
decisions.
it was working. I
I'm just
almost
saying,
went and
people are
I got
making
some
bad
of it in there. You
decisions
want
out
some
of
of
Oh,
it?
yeah,
fear.
give me a spray.
It's like crisp, like bath salts.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
right.
It's good stuff. Yeah, dude. You know what? I haven't heard one person that ate a Tide Pod be infected by this. So just putting that out there. Like I haven't
That's because
seen
they
it.
all died.
I haven't seen it in a comment section. I haven't seen it in an article. So maybe they're immune to it. That's why all them spring breakers, they safe. They eat Tide Pods. It's cool.
They literally died.
Dude, I also thought that we should name a king or queen of quarantine.
Oh, yeah.
You have that music made, that regal music?
No, I don't, Allie. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, we need like the king music.
So I was like, man, we've been trapped inside. The entertainment is lackluster, to say the least. Considering my favorite show got canceled. It was one of the first ones. It made a big impact. When the NBA was canceled, they kind of used that as a precedent. That and whatever that festival was that got canceled.
Jazz Fest?
No, way before that.
South by Southwest.
Those two, to me, were the moments. And number one on the potential king of quarantine, Rudy Gobert. That's right.
I thought there was a chance that I might not make it, but just surprised. I think it's disrespectful. I mean, I feel disrespected.
He became his name became like a thing to me. I don't know what to call it.
Like a Gobert?
No, it's
Yeah, you
Gobert.
Gobert did.
It's
Yeah,
Gobert.
Whatever. I call it
Gobert.
Gobert. I don't give a fuck.
No, it's
Rudy.
Gobert.
Past tense.
Rudy
like,
Gobert.
Like Zarb Gobert.
Gobert. It's a French name.
I don't give
But
a
we turned
fuck.
we turned it into a verb and made it past tense, like Zara
If you
already did it.
downplay or touch on shit
Yeah,
to
yeah.
make
You
fun
Goberted
of it, you Rudy Gobert did.
Made a, like you said last week.
Oh yeah, Mayday Gobert did.
Gobert
Thinks it's a
Gobert.
joke. If you downplay this,
Gobert.
if somebody downplays it,
I'm
they're like,
Gobert.
ooh.
Ooh.
Not if you accidentally touch something or if you cough without wiping your mouth. No, you're making a mockery or downplaying the severity of it. You're Rudy Gobert in it, and you will get that shit. Like I learned that quick. You make fun of the virus, it come and get you. It's coming to get you.
Gross.
But yeah, I'm gonna put him on the list of potential
All right.
potential king of quarantine. Next up, Tom Hanks. I'll call Tom Hanks the first major celebrity to. That was it. He just yells. All right. I think he was the first. He was the first major celebrity to kind of come out positive of him and his wife getting it. They made a big name. They needed a big name. Since then, there's been plenty of other people, but I think Tom Hanks was kind of the first major celebrity.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was the first one.
Ain't nobody knew who Rudy Gobert was. That
I knew who Rudy Gobert was. You knew. I'm sure a lot of basketball people did know.
no shit, fucking Allie. My mom and
Okay,
dad don't know
fucking
who it is. My mom and
Zartome.
dad know who Tom Hanks is. They're like, oh, Tom Hanks. Oh, it's a shame. And they were like, I want to go rent that Mr. Rogers movie. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It's a beautiful.
Next potential king of quarantine, Zion Williamson. He was the first athlete, I think first person, man. I didn't hear anybody doing this. This is way
gotta have
before
it, though,
Trump
right?
started cashing checks. Once he found out that their season was going to be postponed, what they thought was going to be a month, he offered to pay the salaries from all Smoothie King Center employees for that first month that they were going to be out.
That's nice, man.
Man, he jumped up quick on that, and he was one of the first ones, and I thought that was really cool. That was real shit. Especially after I was just pissed off at him for all them fake-ass fucking shoe gifts that he did, and the Pelicans made a big mockery on making it look like Zion was such a nice guy, giving millionaires his signature shoes in a commercial for the Pelicans. This was a really kind of cool thing that he did, kind of giving back. Now, the queen of quarantine. It wouldn't be 2020 if we didn't throw a woman in the mix. Cardi B.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's real. It's getting
Cardi B's rant on
God,
Instagram got
Jeez.
turned into multiple remixes
God, huh?
that kind of blew up for a whole 2 hours before people were on to the next thing. And she also this week put out another Instagram video about how the rich were getting treated so much different. Not even rich. She said celebrities were getting treated way different than the average person. She thought that was fucked up. And kind of sympathizing with who she was before she made a lot of money. And that was a person who lived, in poverty, where you're in way closer contact. Staying inside for those people is a lot different than a celebrity with a 15-bedroom house and a giant private pool. Some people live in condos, and there's motherfuckers out there having giant pool parties. But you have your own pool, you got your own big giant place to live. You just go out there swim by yourself. You and T.I. or whatever his name is.
T.I.
Who's she with?
Offset?
Offset.
Not at all T.I., man.
Whatever. I missed it by
Jesus.
42 million.
Years.
Yeah. Next up, potential king of quarantine, Coach O. That's right, Coach O.
Key to success is learn the playbook. That's true in football. It's also true as we take on the coronavirus.
I can't understand what he's saying.
I don't know.
As usual.
Maybe they went looking for Coach O. He ended up with Jabba the Hutt. But yeah, Coach O, man, your state needs you. I can't imagine a call like the governor made to
Hello?
Coach O asking him, hey, man, can you...
Who?
Coach O.
Harry Horner?
Not Harry Horner. No, if Harry catches us, he's gone. I don't know.
very nice.
I think Harry could survive this. It
Harry,
says
dude.
it doesn't like alcohol. Fuck, that motherfucker walking, talking alcohol. There ain't no blood left in Harry. That virus can't live in there. That boy coat his throat with fucking Jägermeister. So.
Okay.
He's way too sophisticated for Jägermeister.
Gonna get me a shotgun and kill all the whites I see.
Next up was Sean Payton.
Oh,
He's the first coach I've heard to get the virus, and he came out to tell people about how it was kind of getting over it. I don't think he had real bad symptoms, but somehow he was tested before he had any symptoms whatsoever. Maybe that's what Cardi B was talking about. And last, but not least, potential king of quarantine, Joe Exotic. I actually think of all the people who watched that show and enjoyed it, that Joe Exotic should be released from prison. I don't think he should win that lawsuit. I don't know anything about it. I shouldn't say that. But he's got a lawsuit right now where he's suing all kinds of people.
Joe Exotic?
Yeah, that's the
Really?
new news
Is he-
that came
okay,
out this
Is he
week.
still in prison, though?
I think so.
All right. Yeah, I
I
think.
think they should let him out.
Me too.
And honestly, fuck that woman.
Oh, you don't like her, huh?
I don't think that she should have been
Goddamn Carol
killed.
Baskin.
I don't go around thinking people should die for things, but she's a fucking rotten bitch. She was just as...
Oh, dude. Hey,
she's
what,
actually worse. Of all those people on the show, that woman
what did it?
disgusts
Was
me the most.
Was it the fact that she tried to take the house from the parents?
No, the reason why I hate her
Uh-huh.
is because she's a fucking disgusting hypocrite. I hate hypocrites. Like,
Why-
that shit
how is she a
pisses me
hypocrite?
off. She's the fucking Zion shoe commercial.
Oh, like exploiting it and then preaching the fucking. I got you. Okay.
She's doing the same thing they are.
Right.
But she's
Just-
worse because she's trying to act like she's not.
not.
She's taking
Right,
a
right.
moral high ground for doing the same exact fucking thing.
Fair enough.
I have a real problem with that.
Did you have a problem thinking that she may have killed her husband and gotten all the money?
Of course, but
All right.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I get it.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
curious.
They didn't go that. The documentary didn't. You probably do a whole nother one on that story alone.
Oh, yeah.
But they didn't have footage of that, so it wouldn't have been
It
good.
got blowed up.
Yeah, but I hated her. Out of all the people and all the disgusting people in that show, I hated her the worst and the
Alright.
most.
All right.
Like, it made sense to me.
I felt like Joe should have been released after he got the two chimpanzees and finally got them out of cages and let them have a friend together, like actually play together. I think, like, all right, if I was a judge, I'd be like, hey, you did that, you thought of that, and made
Taught that
right.
motherfucker
Yeah,
kung
but
fu.
look what he did to fuel his vendetta against her and all his fucking weird ego shit with the campaigns. Not only did he steal money from people, but he was fucking aggressively breeding and selling off cubs that were too small to be taken away from their mothers and doing all kind of fucked up shit to the animals towards
Okay,
the end.
hang on.
So it's like, fuck him.
First off, all of them are doing it, whether they admit it or not.
I don't give a fuck. Put them all in jail then. But
All
don't
right.
let him out.
People do that with dogs.
Oh, yeah.
I understand, and it's
People
wrong
do
to
that
do.
with beta fish.
It's
I'll
wrong.
say this, that Joe Dirt, that he got way more of a sentence than Michael Vick did, and they had, like, multiple
He
fucking
was Michael Vick wasn't threatening to kill people.
Well, you know, he's killing dogs and shit. That's what they got him on initially, right? Was the fucking...
I don't know, man.
All right.
There's a lot in that show. I don't remember all the
right.
details.
'Cause goddamn,
I
there's a
just
lot
know
of
that
shit.
he didn't kill nobody, and he, I think, saved a lot of people from boredom during this.
Oh,
He should
God,
be rewarded
yeah,
and set
yeah,
free.
Yeah.
Like maybe he could do a butterfly farm.
So you think
or
he
something.
didn't try to hire somebody to kill that lady?
Oh yeah, he did.
You think?
He was drove to that though.
Yeah, I kind of agree
I'm trying
with
to
that.
justify it, but no, I just go, man, that lady was fucking crazy. She was trying to shut everybody down, but then doing the exact fucking same thing.
Right. Yeah.
It's like the only difference between her and them is that they could roll around and play with theirs until it bit their arm off. Bro, when that fucking arm come off. The reason why we downplayed the thing is because we didn't want to have like spoilers and ruin the fucking
Right.
thing for people.
Yeah.
Because part of the fun of that show is the escalation of it.
Oh, yeah.
You put it on Facebook first.
What is that?
That's Joe getting
Oh,
angry.
boy, clip it. That
Oh, yeah.
boy's upset.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, to me, he's the winner. He beat all of those
Oh,
people.
goddamn
So far,
right,
we're not
yeah.
going to crown this until after it's over, and that may never happen.
See, if I was
We're
in-
not going to crown a king until one of us gets fever and we don't do the show no more.
Oh, Lord. He was the most entertaining person I've seen in a long time. I got to say.
Really?
I'll give him that.
Like, seriously. Like, he was, dude, just he's a character.
If it was just all about him, though, I don't know. The show, the documentary itself, this is what I look for when I watch a documentary, right?
Right.
I want nonstop every episode on kind of an oh shit moment.
Right,
Those are
right.
usually the
Yeah.
best documentaries to
That
where
one
the
kinda
more you
had-
learn about something, the more you go, holy
Right.
fucking shit.
Right,
There's,
right.
there's more. Like some of those documentaries watched by the third, there's 8 episodes. By the third one, they start repeating shit
Right, you
and they're
get
going
bored.
into a
Yeah.
lot of detail that kind of is just boring and you
Right.
don't find out anything new.
Right.
The first episode pretty much told you what happened, and then the rest is just details.
Yeah.
Dude, this thing, you start watching it,
Nonstop.
and
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to see a lot of this shit coming.
Oh, yeah.
To me, maybe the last episode or second to
Yeah,
last,
it-
it slows down.
But there was a lot of shit involved with that.
Yeah, they had to tie it all up.
Right,
Because
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
and then the amount of footage.
Yes. And the amount of footage that got destroyed. Like, if that's what they had or were
Oh,
able
that
to
dude's
salvage.
movie that
Yeah.
he was making,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
documentary.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been incredible.
Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
You add that in with this,
Oh, my
you got a
God.
2-hour
Masterpiece.
2 hours. Fuck, it was more than that already.
Right?
You got a fucking season 2.
3. You know? Like
You got
wrap it
more
all up.
seasons than his boyfriend had teeth.
Oh, dude.
Ooh.
Oh, that was rough, dude.
I
when
need
he
to let y'all
smiled.
know that John Finlay has gotten teeth. And he said that he even had video from this Netflix series where he had the teeth, and he said they purposely made him do it without a shirt. They did that man dirty, man. They made
What?
him look worse than as possible.
All right. Didn't
I'm
take
just
much.
saying, dude. He got dentures now, and he wears shirts.
Yeah, but that don't make it interesting and fun.
Right.
It was funny to watch him sit there looking like that.
I
yeah.
know this shit was well done when I get a question in my head. I would usually say it out loud, and within 5 minutes, it was answered. I'm like,
Yep.
man, you're doing a great job. Whoever
Good
made
pace.
that
Yep.
documentary, whether they're wrong enough for
Right,
making
right.
a fucking tooth take his shirt off,
Toofy.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Oh.
They did a great job of making this documentary.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
well done.
Yeah, agreed. And I was going to say, I really did think that he did genuinely, whether it's just all the psychosis and all the drugs he genuinely did care about those tigers.
It
Now-
was his money.
At first.
but it was right. But it was something. There was a genuine. You know what I mean? Like out of all of them, I felt like he was the most like.
The shit was a problem, right?
What?
So you can make these tigers.
Oh, yeah,
and
and
they
after
can make
12
money off
weeks,
of them
right.
after so long.
Right, and then you
but
gotta-
then the amount of old ones, it's almost like you got this whole generation of tigers just sitting out there waiting for a virus to take away their retirement or their life.
Give me my phone.
Yeah, I mean,
Where's my phone?
it does suck though. It's like, man, now we just got this dude. Them old ones that get like going into the old folks tiger cage. They weren't fucking around.
Right? Oh fuck!
It's all
no.
fun and games till you taste the arm.
God damn, dude! I can't believe that they showed that shit.
That nub looked so fucking like crusty.
Why?
know.
I guess the director wouldn't let her put any lotion on.
They
that
probably
thing or nothing.
purposely did that.
Oh.
And then when
keep
No
that-
Legs Larry comes out and he's like, nope, they think it's because it got bit off by a tiger, but I already didn't have legs.
I thought for sure he got fucking his legs eaten by a tiger. I was like, boy, they got
Oh,
video
I
of
know,
that
and
too.
everybody-
now I just got the
kept
cool
waiting
looking
for it.
legs.
Damn, dude.
They wait a while before you tell you he's not gonna get eaten.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah,
they're
yeah.
like, nah, we're gonna hold on to this. Dude, the gunshot tattoos on Exotic Joe. How great were those?
Oh god, right?
Now the radio. Who this?
What up, you motherfuckers?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What up, man?
Just, I'm just giving y'all a call in between calls to the police on people.
You a rat. You dirty rat. What up, lazy eye?
Bro, I can't, I didn't think I had it in myself to call the police on anybody not doing something like murder.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Dude, it's the problem. The problem I have is that I got a couple friends that are nurses, and, they come back telling me stories about how they're going to run out of the stuff they need to help service people soon enough. And basically the only way to stop it is to, you were talking about how, they program us with these different things. Dude, flatten the curve and social distancing are the two that are just getting thrown around all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm a conspiracy theorist, you know what I mean? I look for things like this, and I honestly, at first, I was like, it's just the flu. It's just another version of the flu. Why are we, 40,000 people a year die from the flu. We're only at 2 grand. Thanks, Pickle. But yeah, so, I'm hearing it from their side, and, I mean, the fact that if I go out and I start, exposing people to something, even if I don't think I know I have it, that it's going to the influx of people in the hospitals is really the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, I think they said today it was 1,500 hospitalized.
Yeah.
And that's
you saw what they
just
did at the
from,
convention
but
center.
people are still being hospitalized for other things. Man, you don't hear anything anymore about, dude, other people go to get hospitalized for other shit too. Those problems are still happening. So I guess you got an
Right,
extra.
on top of it.
Yeah, but then I don't know. What are the numbers for how many people during flu season are admitted for flu? I know a lot of people are. So a lot of people can get the flu and be okay. How many
Right,
more
exactly.
people are having to go to the hospital? And then how many people are going to the hospital and need to get tested because now you feel a little bad and everybody's I got
dying,
it.
yeah.
And they run into the hospital.
Yeah.
I don't know, man,
Right. And, well, the thing is, running into the hospitals, unless you're in, an emergency necessity, that's what's causing all the problems because everybody's getting sick and going to the doctor, but they don't have a cure for it. There's nothing they can do for it.
Right.
If your lungs are filling up with liquid, then they can help you. But, other than that, they're just going to send you home and tell you not to see anybody for 14 days.
Yeah. I don't know.
So it's I don't know, man. It's striking me weird. Really, the weirdest thing, man, okay, so I went and brought my mom groceries the other day, and, I was scared if I had anything after going to the store to infect her. So, I had to drop her freaking groceries off at her doorstep and, not give her a hug goodbye or any of that shit. I haven't been able to hug my mom for, 2 weeks now.
And then
That's kinda weird
she
feeling.
wiped off all the groceries and everything with disinfected.
Yeah, dude. She had the Lysol wipes and everything, dude. Because, I mean, she's in the target demographic, dude. She's, pushing 70.
Yeah.
You got to be careful about it. I don't want to kill nobody's mom, dude. I don't want that kind of life.
Yeah, no shit. Oh man, it's so fucking stressful. You're not working much. I don't even know if you're
I'm not
working,
working at all.
Yeah.
Bro, it was almost traumatizing to watch one gig by gig, just everything coming off my calendar one at a time. They canceled this. They canceled, like, Buku Fest got canceled. French Quarter Fest got, like, all the stuff that I had planned on doing, just everything's done.
So you were angry
and it's not
angry when there was people out there enjoying themselves, huh?
Because I can't take pictures of them, bro. Nobody wants to pay me for pictures of them.
Oh, man. Dude, you don't know, man. You could have took a picture of them. That shit might have trended on Facebook.
You could have sent it into the news and made them pay for it.
You could sell prints. Look at these.
Your last time with people.
Yeah, you could be like a reporter. You can get a hazmat suit on and go like get pictures of all the people doing that shit.
So you're actually hearing from people at hospitals. Because, man, you watch the news. I thought we'd see on Facebook like way more like videos from hospitals and shit that's going down. But you don't really see much of that.
They're telling them they can't do that because it'll cause like a panic. Trying to limit the number of people that are actually like going on Facebook. Like there was like not a hush order, but like kind of like a, you know, it's frowned upon to get on Facebook and like discuss what's happening.
You put it on Facebook first.
That's kind of weird.
But you know, John Target goes in because he stumped his toe and he's live from the hospital.
He's in there again?
No, I'm just saying. There's people who like shoot video at the hospital and then you don't see nothing.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do any video at hospitals, I'm pretty sure. Like I couldn't even like when they were doing some kind of surgery to my at the time girlfriend when she was about to have my son, like you couldn't be in the room for certain like things they had to do. It was really weird.
Yeah.
They got rules.
Oh,
but I mean,
man.
dude, I just want to get to work, bro. And I feel like the right thing for everyone to do is just take 2 weeks off, just not mess with anybody, and then I can get back to work, hopefully.
You really think that?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, dude, because the whole thing is, like, we're not worried about the virus itself. We're worried about overwhelming our hospital system, which is what happened in Italy. Like, dude, honestly, if the rest of the world wasn't shutting down, I don't think we'd be down, especially with Trump as a president. Like, I don't think that would happen.
Right.
Because he's very economically business-oriented.
Correct.
And, dude, he just, like, took a hit. Like, of all the people, if you fuck with Trump's money, I feel like that's what's going to get him to actually do something good.
Can you imagine this country with a Democrat in office doing this with the
God.
with the Q movement would do?
Are you telling me? Can I imagine a Democrat cutting a $2 trillion check to give to the people of the United States? Yeah, dude.
And
they're
shutting
doing
down
Democratic shit
and shutting down business. Like it always just seems real fucking convenient to me, though. That's where the conspiracy thing jumps in my head. Like, boy, this always seems real convenient.
Yeah, and I mean, what better way to start a new world order than to have a global pandemic? Like, I get it. Trust me, I think that way too.
But I'll be damned if they go swimming in that motherfucking pool.
The problem is that the virus is real. That's the problem.
Yeah, like, this is something that's killing people. And, dude, a lot of the nurses are telling me, like, the numbers are going to skyrocket. They're not like, I've got friends that got tested a week ago and haven't gotten their results back yet. And, like, if somebody dies and doesn't get their result back yet, they don't test them. They don't consider them a corona patient because they never got okayed for corona.
Oh, Jesus.
So, like, these numbers, a lot of people, like, they're telling me, like, dude, like, you know, multiple people are dying in their hospital from this shit a day. So probably something we need to take a little seriously.
All right, Debbie Downer.
There's no reason not to stay the fuck home. Like, there's no reason not to.
Kind of nice. Like, dude, I mean, I live out, bro. Y'all see me out. I do things all the time, bro. I haven't gone to a social thing in 2 weeks now, and I think I got at least 2 more ahead of me. So, I mean, what the fuck, dude? If I can do it, you can do it.
It's
you know
not
what I mean?
bothering me to stay home, honestly.
Yeah,
like
but
I
it's
said,
tough.
Really.
What, Pickle?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, but it's tough.
Oh, Pickle said it sucks.
It does.
I'm doing okay, taking it day by day.
Pickle's not feeling good?
No, just been watching TV and vegetating.
Oh, all right. That's
How
what
are
we're
y'all
all
doing
doing.
this evening?
We're all right. Lazy, you got anything you want to tell Pickle?
No, just stay safe, Pickle.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right.
Just don't touch anybody. Don't go swimming in my goddamn pool.
Wash your hands.
Call the pool, dude.
Well,
Hey,
I will
before I
tune in and listen.
I want to let y'all.
Yeah, good to talk
I
to
want to
y'all.
let y'all
Love
know
y'all.
that. Did I see Unlikable Adam the Chipmunk in the stream last night?
I don't know.
Bro, for like a second, it looked like I thought I saw him. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like on drugs or something.
No, you're probably a little both. Dude, I want to give, since you watched a little bit of it, I'm going to do it right now, quick, and then we got to go to break. Dude, the zombie stream that we did, everybody was doing streams. I had made a statement on this show after our last live show. I was like, you know what, our next show, we're going to do live. Well, we really didn't get all that together. There was so many things that kind of went into play of trying to figure out how we can do a live set with everybody. So I'm like, well, I'll just build a set with the songs that I have, some that aren't like released officially, and just I have some mashups because I needed to get it longer than 30 minutes. The amount of shit that I have to set up to do that with the video and a video capture and all this stuff that I wanted to do, I had to make it at least an hour, right, to make it worth it. So anyway, I do that. I test it. Everything seems to work. I tested it kind of in the middle of the day. Yeah. But one of the things that happened is I couldn't get audio out the headset. Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I restarted it, and it came up, and that time it loaded in, and the audio worked. All right. So I'm like, all right, cool. It's fixed. It might have just, the first time I loaded the program, I made changes. So I moved on. I'm like, well, you can't really test a live stream until you were doing a live stream. So I thought I had it all good. Everything seemed to be working. I watched the test video back. I'm like, fuck, that's not bad. That'll be cool. So I finished that about maybe 2 or 3 hours before it was time to do it. So I shut it all down. I bring it all back up. I do all the same things. Everything's perfect. It seems great. It's 10 o'clock hits, and I press play, and I can't hear out the headphones. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I can't hear. So I'm starting to check things, and now the songs are rolling, the video's going. When it's go time, it's going. I can't stop it. So I'm like, fuck, I can't get the headphones to work. All right. I can't hear what the song is. How am I supposed to, unbeknownst to a lot of people, I'm actually doing stuff. I'm mixing and playing videos. I don't know if that equates to any kind of a talent or ability, but I am doing it.
It's called VJing.
I am doing that. I think people sometimes just think I hit play and those videos just play themselves. Maybe it's because I do that good or bad of a job. I don't know. But I am actually triggering videos, mixing them, adding effects, taking it away. I'm like actually physically doing things constantly with that. And I can't hear the song. So I'm like, I can't fucking do this if I can't hear the song. Right. So then I was like, maybe I can watch the iTunes thing and kind of just guess maybe what I should be playing. Just like kick down what I wanted to achieve in this and just kind of get through it. But I'm like, that's not going to work. So I start trying to fuck with the settings while it's streaming. Ooh. Well, then that locks the fucking shit up. So I lose everything, right? Damn. So now I'm freaking out. Man, we said 10 o'clock. I was going. And now it's fucking up. Yeah, so Allie wants a briefing on this situation. At that moment, I'm like, I'm trying to figure this out. I can't involve you in this. It's up to me to fix it. I'm doing troubleshooting, right? So then I get it up, and it's working, but I don't really notice that the audio is coming out the headphones fine. The audio coming out for like the first half of it. You okay?
He died.
He did.
He jumped in the pool.
He's loading his shotgun. Gonna get me a shotgun, kill all the swimmers I see. So man, I'm fucking freaking out, man. I get it working, the audio. I'm like, you know what? It kind of is what it is at this moment. If I'm gonna, I was at the point where I was just kind of wanting to quit, but I didn't want to accept that defeat. So I get it back up and working. The audio sounds fucked up. The video stuff is working kind of good, but a lot's going on. And Allie starts coming in and giving me reports that people are not happy. People are complaining. They thought they were going to see us live. Dude, you know me. That shit don't bother me. I'm like, this is zombies eating sheep. It's not real radio. Right. It's not real music.
Right.
Like,
it's not real live stream.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
And then half of me also is like, this shit I got in the music and the video, maybe you just fucking chill the fuck out and stop worrying about this doesn't look like everybody else's fucking live stream. I've seen people singing into a cell phone on their fucking couch. Maybe listen to it and try to enjoy it for what it is. You might actually learn something. But no, I'm like, people are bitching about it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, Allie. This ain't the time for that. There's a lot we're going to discuss after this is done. Right now, I'm in it. So then she's like, well, what am I supposed to do? I'm like, I don't know. Because at the moment, I'm trying to figure out how to stream live, how to do the videos, building the set. I'm doing all that. Yeah. That's kind of, I set the room up, put the project, I'm plugging shit in. I got a lot to do. I wasn't taking what Allie's gonna do even into the equation. I figured that's Allie. She's got to figure
several times
because
before,
I
was
can't
never given
figure
any
out
guidelines
everything
on what
I
to
gotta do
He
and
just said,
what you're
when
gonna
your
do.
songs are on, come in here, and then you can be on this video thing on top of it. I'm like, okay, but then every time I came in there, he was mean and didn't really give me any information on what to do and acted like what I was doing was wrong. So finally, I got pissed off and
How
left.
the fuck can you take all that from a mask?
You were saying mean shit I could hear.
What?
It was muffled, but I heard you saying mean
Man, you tripping, man.
and you like rip stuff out of my hand and act all weird and shit. I'm sure everybody saw half that shit.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh
about.
yeah, it was embarrassing, and then like the music kept going. It was like everything was playing double, and it was like a half step off, so it sounded like complete shit. And I was like, "This is fucking depressing." I was so pissed.
And then, then I watch it back. I didn't realize because the preview monitor that I have is very small on there.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had a lot of titties in that shit.
Yeah, you can see some nips.
A lot of titties.
You
Really?
seen
A lot of
titties?
titties.
Yeah. I didn't
see
even
any
know.
titties.
You
It's not
really?
mine.
Oh,
It's just
no.
other ones.
Yeah, a lot of tits, a
then,
chipmunk, Momo, and a bunch of stuff in there.
Wait, you got
And
flagged
not
for
only
Momo?
is it one pair of tits, but then he's mirrored it like 4 times, so it's like quadruple tits.
Yeah, and she's got like
All
dark
over.
brown nips.
Yeah, it was very National Geographic.
No, that's not what I meant.
Thanks, tune in next week. That's
like Indian
made
or
us non-YouTube compliant.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Christ.
That was awesome. Well, they had the one. I know they had the one in the Eyes Wide Shut video, but I think I caught that one. I didn't realize the one, the Egyptian one, that chick was topless. Them nipples were so fucking dark. I thought maybe they were pasties.
Nope.
They saw me first. I didn't even see them. They noticed me.
And poke your eye out.
Yeah.
What, man?
Did you get flagged for Momo?
I don't know.
No.
You just did like Allie. You made up a whole scenario in your head with zero
We didn't get flagged
evidence.
for anything. Well, actually, we did for some music.
Thank you. That's why I was just curious because you said Momo a second ago with the tits. So
What
I didn't
song
know.
was it? I don't even remember.
I think it might have been the Westworld.
I don't
theme
know. They
song.
supposedly muted stuff, but I don't know.
I
Dude,
couldn't find it.
I tell you, I learned a lot, but the whole fucking thing is a mess. I don't like it.
God,
I'd rather just do it,
Well, bro,
record it, and release it so you can watch it. That live shit is just dumb. Like, I don't get...
It's been a mess for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's getting this shit right at first, dude. Half the streams are, like, from somewhere that doesn't get good reception, so it's all cutting out and getting pixelated. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that
a
was
trial
my...
by fire right now.
Yeah, that was my next problem. The Surface that I use to stream it, it doesn't have an Ethernet port, and I don't have a whatever plug
did that
to
on Wi-Fi?
Ethernet. I don't have one of those connectors, and I don't want to get one because it's made in China and it's probably contaminated. I'd have to go dunk it in the pool first.
You've got mail.
Well, dude, good
Well,
talk.
hey, man, I'll let y'all get to the show. Yeah, just next time you need to stretch something to an hour, don't just cut out 15 minutes of silence. So it's like, try to figure something else out.
Oh, the 15 minutes of silence was probably them muting fucking...
No, that
whatever.
was you fucking turning your computer off and on twice.
Oh, yeah, that had to happen.
I saw
didn't-
that.
I
Wait,
didn't do that on purpose.
And I did see the little comments. We'll be right back. So I knew something. I figured something was going on. So I knew something was up. So
yeah,
good
bitch
save
crashed.
by Allie. You know.
It was no
My
sound,
mom's
then
friend
it was
described
no
y'all
nothing.
as demonic.
Demonic. I like that, dude.
Yeah,
I like to
like,
take...
I shared it, and she was like, "This is very demonic."
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, I like that. I always think that the shit that I'm gonna say we make is actually more demonic and scary than any death metal bullshit.
Wow.
Like I think we go
something
really
else
to the
fires.
core of the occultism while they're still over there praying to the devil.
All the
Yeah.
same shit.
We commune with aliens.
Oh.
You found your target demographic.
Right.
They had some dude tripping off acid or something that was in there.
I'm
He's
tripping
like,
on acid.
Oh, man.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I
I'd
do.
like.
Sorry,
What?
I was gonna say I do kind of agree with you. A couple things. One is the new stuff that had the vibrant colors that looked clean as a whistle. And what was super weird listening back was the fact that at certain points it sounded really clear, and then all of a sudden it like went away and did this like weird like watery sound.
It sounded like
Yeah.
a tunnel.
Yeah,
I
and it
know.
was like I know the levels didn't really change, so I'm like, why is it that?
Because if the speed fluctuated or if your speed fluctuated,
I
then
got
it's reducing
I got you.
quality,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
it compresses so much that shit that would be like fading out in the background now is as loud as the top shit.
That's
so
exactly right.
That's
why I was like, what? Honestly, Mayday, dude, I did jump to conclusion.
What?
I was like, God, Mayday fucking butchered these songs. What happened? Why did it sound like this? This one was already done. What did he change this for?
The same songs you could download off the internet, like.
And then I thought for some reason that you like remixed them and sent them back to him, and I was like, oh my God, they're
and
ruined.
I'm getting yelled at during doing the video
for something that I didn't even do.
Yeah. So if you wonder why I might not have been saying mumbling pleasant things underneath the mask, I'm coming the fucking complaint department. You know,
I was like, why did he put so much fucking echo on? It sounds like shit.
People in here want to hear me, see me, and hear me sing. I'm like, sorry, we don't have the capability in here right now. I'm trying to do
like,
video.
We thought it was gonna be a live show. Why aren't y'all playing? Where's the music? I want a headbang. And I'm just like, headbang? What the fuck?
Yeah,
it was weird, dude. They started stressing me out, and I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, Ali had a little meltdown.
I did have a meltdown. Yeah.
I was like, all right. Just make sure I don't do anything for fun.
Yeah, right?
Oh, God, it wasn't fun for me. It was torture. The whole thing was torture.
Golly.
Yeah. Success.
I felt bad. Hey, if you did notice, I didn't text you. I knew you were having problems, so I was like, I already know he's getting it. So me texting him and don't do anything.
Lazy guy, I love you. I don't want you to have to sit on the phone, man. I love you. And I hope you feel good and you continue to feel good and we make this all through together.
Yeah, stay vigilant, my friends.
Oh, yeah.
All right, brother. Thank
Dude,
you.
if there's anything we can do, if you do any kind of, raising money or sell something, let us know.
I'm living off the government, man. I'm good.
Yeah, all right.
Hey,
Bernie,
Trump
2021.
money, got that Trump money.
Good shit, man. Holla at you later.
Later, y'all.
Later, man.
Later.
So then, dude, when everything had to restart, the surface crashes. So then the surface comes back up. And when it does, I guess because it was plugged in first, for whatever reason, the Mac, then the mirroring, the screen mirroring, it switched to mirror image. So then it fucks up the resolution and makes everything super small. So now I can't, it's so fucking small that I kind of can't see to change it. I'm like, why did that change? Like, I never select mirroring. When I do multiple displays, I never fucking select mirroring. It just automatically did it when the surface came back up. So then I had to change all the settings on that. And then, oh, dude, it was like one fucking thing after another. If that shit was out for 15 minutes, I did a damn good job of resyncing it, loading it all back up, and getting it working. Yeah. Like, while being yelled at by the complaint department.
Well, I was going to say, good job on that. I did enjoy seeing some of the clips. I honestly would like to, if we were going to do that, like I saw a lot of potential in there, I'd love to do it where we recorded it high quality, video and audio, and see what, doing your thing on top of it, what it would turn into.
And then upload it to YouTube.
Right. Exactly.
Like, so it can stay high quality. And
Yeah,
you
that
got
was
more
what
control.
It was really bad. Like,
that was what embarrassed me was the quality. I felt like we're better than that. Like, we should be.
I watched a lot of people's Facebook Live videos, and I'll say that I believe if I would have saw it and trying to take myself out of the equation, I think ours was better than 90%. At least it was interesting and different.
I know. I just know how good our music's supposed to sound, and I know how good your visuals can look, and I think the internet being on Wi-Fi is a huge part of the reason it didn't.
There's
I didn't
so
even
many
know about
reasons that it's not worth blaming one. Honestly.
I'm sorry. Okay, Mayday, you fucked the songs up.
No problem. You didn't like all my delay, Allie? I did a whole.
God, I was like, why would he add all that fucking delay?
Yeah, you didn't catch on that he had the same delay on like the first four songs.
Hey, and it was,
once it was on his thing that he put in between two, I'm like, wait a minute, something's wrong.
Wait a minute.
Hold
it was
up.
a dub remix for Zombies Eating Sheep. Hey, I will say, if there's ever credit, that shit did sound sick on some of the songs. I'm not going to lie.
It kind of sounded good in the beginning and disassociative.
Yeah, it did. No, not disassociative. Fucking no. On a couple others, it sounded good. Disassociative, it got a little muddy. But there was some cool stuff, man.
Maybe it needs more delay. Everything gets delayed.
Everything turned up. Problem solved.
No, I didn't like it.
Let's go to break. He's DJ Mayday.
Golly. I'm putting delay on everything. I'm putting delay on everything. I'm putting delay on everything. Coming up at the break. Let me find my notes. Moving around, round. Not Real Radio, 215, Fiend. Coming up at the break. Up next, Netflix reviews and what's coming out in April. But first, Not Real Radio, greatest hits. We've got Julie by Naughty Palace. My personal favorite, Dash Light Heavy by Pillsbury Flowboy. And everybody's number one favorite from our friend Jack Lock, Hannah.
He had a live stream, and it was really good. Check it out. Yeah,
All right,
I think Alt
nice.
92.3 with Cause Chaos.
It was called Chaos.
right,
Yeah, I think
nice.
it's called Live and Local.
Nice. Well, stay tuned for more. Hope you're enjoying Not Real Radio 215.
Got me thinking about you, baby. About you. I can't live without you, baby. Baby, where did you go? Lord, Julie. I've been waiting at you, baby. Oh, but I won't go. And if I ask you, let me in. Say no, 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 no. Oh, I wanna know, Julie, is that girl always wrong? When I come and you go, 'cause I don't know, Julie, are you strong enough to hold on? When I come and you go. I'm reminiscing thoughts about it. Tonight. Slip on the isotoners. That's true. You never should have left me, baby. When you said I do. A brave thing you left me singing. I wanna know, Julie, is that girl always wrong? When I come and you go, 'cause I don't know, Julie, are you strong enough to hold on? When I come
It goes dash light, heavy. Leave MCs dizzy like I was feeding them headies. Chop them down like the legendary machete. My brainstorm's hot like Halle Berry. Electrifying the atmosphere is really kinda scary when you tell people to show up and pay their $5. Guaranteed to make you holler. Why would I bother popping my collar? And you might not wanna hear this like Luke. I am your father, but I'm the Pillsbury flow boy, and I do see imposters. Seen through a battle, know you wanna see me there. Like, hey Billy, hey Billy, hey Billy, hey Billy, yeah. Tell him I'm busy at the moment playing Street Fighter zoning. But when my Ryu's finished zoning, then I'll be right there. That's dance like heavy, 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 dance like heavy. Knock MCs out the park like I was Jose Canseco. Beat them so bad that I gotta get Mako. Playing all hard, but they still break though. Who says I can't be a hater? Still consider myself a player. I'll go supersonic, start spraying, and then I'll play you like a. Believe me when I tell you I'm way better than Okie Dokie. Apprentice to Obi Kenobi. When I'm just feeding off my homies, pumping steroids in my ego while inventing my Stratego. Shit fast when I slip my gas, so I hit the gas and then bury the needle. Brain and tongue was set to leak. Do my best to sound unique. Killer tofu, I love the beat. It goes down sweet like my granny's tea. Tight rap was the only thing that I brought here to shoot ya. So put away your little pee-wee gun and try out my bazooka. Dance like heavy, 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 dance like heavy. Yes, I am a gamer, yet I still come up with fly shit. Would you believe me if I told you that money does not drive this? And I don't swear to God, so I'm just gonna have to promise. I don't wanna sound like the radio, but come on, let's be honest. If it wasn't for that radio, you probably wouldn't find shit till I grabbed your favorite sing-along and showed you how to bomb it. Embellishing, relishing your lack of intelligence. You try to keep it relevant. I'm on my way to level 10. My king will beat your devil chin. If I smoke pot, you're the kettle den. Like Run DMC and Aerosmith or the Deftones on some metal shit. So what's a boss when compared to an evil nemesis? I play this rap game like I bought that bitch on Genesis with dance like heavy, 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 dance like heavy.
I'm like Trainer. Ooh, Trainer.
Hot Real Radio 215. Welcome back.
Man, next week is going to be as fucked up as this week. It's almost getting like normal, right?
Oh, yeah.
It's like normal now.
Oh,
This is what we're talking about. I'm glad Lazy Eye called to clear the air, though. And just let us know. I don't want to be Rudy Gobert in this.
All right. Golly.
I forget he's French. Gobert.
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 No, there's no it's just Gobert.
No, it's
like
a
a
verb.
bear.
It's a verb. No, it's
Gobert.
a bear?
Like
Bear. B-A-R.
Like a bear.
Yeah, like
He's a bear?
Robert. Robert.
like Roberts.
Roberts?
You know
Yeah, the
Roberts?
shop
You know the store Roberts?
Roberts.
Robert.
Roberts.
Robert.
You know my friend Danielle? A-Bear? It's not
No.
Hebert.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
A-Bear.
Hebert.
It's Herbert to
A-Bear.
me.
Herbert.
Herbert.
the pervert.
Herbert.
So you don't know Gobert is the same thing? It's a French name.
Goober.
No, that's Rudy Gobert.
Y'all
Goobert.
dumb.
Rudy
Fuck.
Gobert.
They even say it
Rudy.
correctly.
Rudy.
The white
Rudy.
dudes on the fucking
Rudy.
NBA actually say his name correctly and you can't?
That's because they get paid to.
Aw.
I don't. I
It's
just
your
know I'm not Rudy
responsibility
Gobert.
as a journalist or whatever.
Nah, man, fuck that dude. I forget his name. Mark Scott or whatever.
Mark
that dude.
Stone?
Stone, yeah. Fuck that guy, man. I don't got no responsibilities. I relieve myself of my duties of broadcasting.
Why? What do you do?
He told me if I'm broadcasting something out to people, even if it's only about 150, then I still have a responsibility to say right things or things he agrees with
really?
or something. I don't know.
Something like you have a responsibility to, like, you know, as a public figure or something.
Yeah.
To, you
I took
know,
him
set a
serious
good
for about an
example.
hour.
You did?
So is that the Goobert, whatever you want to call
Gobert.
it? Gobert. Is that part of the problem right there? Like, is that what he's
I have
saying?
no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, who?
Pronunciation of Goobert.
Oh,
Gobert.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Gobert.
Herbert.
No, it was
Hebert.
something
It is
else.
part of the problem, yeah. It needs to be, you have responsibility to
That's Allie saying that.
report
Not
accurate.
the first,
I'm
not
just
the first
curious.
time in
to
2 days I've
report
been yelled at
accurate
about something
and
in the
to
middle
be
of trying to do it.
respectful of people
Hey,
and
was she
to pronounce
bad-mouthing
their
me?
name properly.
Was she bad mouthing me when all that shit was going down? She was probably saying, "Fuck Veda, you fucking."
I was
idiot."
pissed. I was like, why would he do this? Why would he
I
fucking-
don't know, and it was like songs that I knew they
Yeah.
were like the songs off the same songs that
But he
were on the
didn't tell me
internet.
that. He was just like, we
I
can
was
talk about
fucking
that later,
busy.
Allie. I know, but he had me thinking that
What I
Mayday
told
like
you,
sabotaged it
I
or
told
something.
her in the middle of the thing
No,
that there
not
was
that.
I told her in the middle of the thing while I was being yelled at, there's a list of fucking problems right now, and we'll discuss them all after it's over.
And I was just like, well, why are you playing this version? I thought maybe we could figure it out. And like, he didn't believe me because through his headphones it sounded fine, but I wouldn't have tripped out if it sounded great. Believe me.
I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's nice to be going, okay, we're going to put out this top quality fucking product, right? The people who put out that top quality product did it for a way larger budget than we even had the capacity to. So either we do nothing and don't be creative because we can't do it at a high budget, or you just do the best you can. I enjoy the act of being creative. The moment I checked out from work and I could think about the set and the videos and what I wanted to do and finding my mashups and stuff, that was the most enjoyable time I've had the entire fucking week. I am a person, I understand, I figured it out long ago. I need a creative outlet and I need to do something creative to exercise my imagination and my artistic abilities. When I stop doing that and I just fucking veg out, as fun as video games are, at the end of it, I have nothing to show for it. So I like to exercise my creative mind. And doing something like we're going to go live, like this show, it keeps you on task. It gives you reason to get things. It motivates you once you stuck your neck out that you're going to do something like that. So the build up to it and the creative process, that's why I was doing it. Did it come out that great? No. But it was a selfish fucking thing anyway. I wanted to do it because I enjoy being creative. If other people appreciate my art, that's fine. But I never really did ever give a fuck about that. That's why I painted monkeys with big dicks and aliens at fucking live events. Because I don't need the reassurance from dumb fuck people who I don't respect their artistic consumption. Like, people like shit I don't like. So I don't take their... And I don't care if they don't like it or not. That's for them. But I don't know. I'm not going to let the creating art and me being expressive in creating art because of the budget or ability that I have.
I would say great job, and I concur with you as far as the most fun I had was working on all that kind of stuff and doing some remixes and little things like that. I did have
Putting delay on everything. That's
putting
great.
a lot of delay on it. Yeah.
I was like, this song's already mastered. Why would he fuck with it at all? I thought like Zartom doesn't communicate with me.
Oh, boy.
He doesn't communicate with me. I
Lord.
thought you were only gonna do
Maybe
stuff.
this person can communicate.
I thought you were only gonna do stuff to the songs that didn't need any, that were never released or whatever. So then I was like, why is this song fucked up? Why is this song fucked up? And yeah, I lost my mind a little bit, and I was thought, man, like how did this happen? Like I was tripping, and Zartom just like whatever. I'm like, no, it sounds horrible,
Tripped over a
Zartom.
cupcake.
That was why.
Oh, somebody's on the phone. Now we're on radio. Who's this? I can't see the lights behind me. Who are you?
What's happening? It's Teddy.
What up?
What up? This is the time. This is the time to be creative.
Yeah, you think so?
Absolutely.
You writing books?
I'm thinking about writing books.
Oh, all right. Gotcha. I should have just thought about doing a video and not.
Oh God, you're on a roll tonight.
Dude, what's up, man? You okay?
No.
You feeling all right?
I mean, look, think about it. This is the time that while you're at your 9 to 5, you're like, man, if someone walk up to me and say, listen, I'm in the next hour, you're going to have 3 weeks to yourself to do whatever you want to do. You'd say, you're fucking kidding me, right?
Right.
Right.
I mean, absolutely. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to acclimate myself to the fact that I can, I could actually write books if I want to right now.
Yeah. Oh, God, it would be a horror novel.
Hey, I'm sure it's been done. What's up? How you guys doing?
So far, so good. I think whatever art comes out of this time period, it's probably going to be some pretty dark shit.
Ooh, I'm gonna write a creepy
yeah.
song. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be done already. I think it's already old material. I don't think I want to write anything about that. I mean, what do you think? Songs about the coronavirus at this point would.
No, just using the grief from this to
How do you
write about something else.
Like, don't you even feel guilty about, I don't know, like joking around or being goofy or not downplaying it, but I mean,
Go
what
into
else
a
do you
crawfish
fucking
boil?
talk about? There's like no other content out there to like goof on or have fun with.
Yeah, and if you do, you're a dick.
I mean, I tend to think everything is funny, really.
That's why I love you, man.
I mean, come on, you can find humor in anything, right?
Yeah, I try to. Other people can.
So yeah, that's kind of where I am. I'm a bit of a recluse as it is, so I'm kind of embracing this time personally. But I can't stress enough. This is the time. This is the time to be creative. So all those projects that you've shelved, get to work. That's my message.
Dude, yeah,
I
I
love it.
totally
Thank
agree with you.
All right, get to work. I mean, we can amass some great art from this, if nothing else.
Dude, that sounds good to me. I think the best comment I've heard all week.
Absolutely.
We get that Trump money, boy. I'm buying me some paints. Well, good shit, man. I'm glad you're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm good. Otherwise, I'm just, dancing around, tucking my junk between my legs, working on my dance moves. But I hope you guys are doing the same.
I don't know. I don't know exactly if I'm doing that, but maybe that'll eat up at least 2 days next week. See, I've been having to keep going to work, man. I don't want to do that no more. I think I'm finally like, all right, now, yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't know, Ted, man. I keep having to go out in it. And I'm trying to figure out, does it weigh out? Like, if I'm still going to get money somehow, do I believe this enough and feel I'm in danger enough to just go, well, fuck it. I'm just going to stay home and take some less money and figure it out after.
We're also not spending by sitting here too. We're not going out to eat. We're not going to the movies. We're not going to bars. We're not going to shows. So it's doable.
I don't know. Where do you draw the line, Ted? Like, if your work was still going, you got to come in and do things out and about. Would you go, all right, fuck this. I'm just going to stay home and take Trump money?
Well, I mean, I would probably go out and about, but luckily I'm able to work from home, essential personnel at my day job, and you know, like I said, I'm finding comfort in that. I don't think the Trump money is going to make much of a dent.
No bullshit.
Oh boy, you got him. He's upset.
I think everybody
Good
gets
Lord.
the Trump money regardless, don't they?
He is a shifty motherfucker, dude.
Really?
I'm telling you.
Why are you mad at him, dude? It's Ted.
I really have no idea.
Oh, all right. You just mad in general. All right.
Yeah, just take it easy.
He's been getting
My
upset.
God.
He don't like, dude.
Well, it's
so,
hard when you're a business
so
owner.
if you seen like 25 people in a pool like having a good time, you call the people on them?
Yeah, we kind of have to. That in itself is part of my job. It's like, you know, we're putting restrictions on all my properties that, you know, don't go out to the pool, fitness centers shut down, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh.
But,
Wait,
you know,
not
it's
even one
still-
person can go to the pool. Like, the pool is
Well,
done.
once you let one, then who's going to stand there and regulate?
Whoever-
lifeguard.
Whoever manages Lazy Eyes condos obviously didn't make that rule.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I'll be sitting outside with a whistle. I'll be
You
I can see that.
Dude, somebody be drowning in the pool, be like, nobody want to go save him. I ain't touching that motherfucker. That means dying of the coronas.
Pool's off limits, sir.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I tried to go out. I went outside a little while ago to continue my drinking binge out by my pool, and I saw signs that were, you know, the pool was shut down. So I, you know, bashfully kind of schlupped away, continued on up here.
You go.
But, you know, that's the routine. Sit on the edge of the bed every morning and go, hey, here we are again. Guess I'll make some coffee.
Pretty much.
What time do you set a limit? Like, I'm not going to start drinking till this time?
Yeah, I mean, I usually wait till after 5. That's when the whistle blows. So,
Oh,
yeah, 4.
Pickles got you beat by an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the case for everybody in our circle.
Yeah.
You know, the daiquiris, New Orleans Original Daiquiris down by me at the end of Veterans, line outside to two veterans, like Chick-fil-A at lunchtime.
That's crazy.
So when they get the daiquiri, do they then take like one of them wipes and wipe the daiquiri cup off with it?
No, man, that's the Everclear takes care of that.
Oh, I got you. All right. Fuck, you're so confusing. I don't know what to do, man.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
All right.
Everclear is a fix-all.
You go White Russian, coat the throat.
Exactly. But you guys stay safe. I just wanted to call and say, hey,
Well, dude,
hope
good
you
here.
guys are good.
Thanks. Thank you.
I'm listening, so don't say anything stupid.
Gotcha.
Too late.
All right.
Allie will let us know if we do.
That's
All
right.
right. Don't be a Rudy Gobert.
Love y'all.
Later, man.
Hey, man. Later.
Later.
All right, Ted Torres, man. That was good. Good to hear from him. See,
Oh,
we're
yeah.
socializing at a
Yeah.
good, safe
That's what I'm
distance.
saying.
Damn.
This week, 9 Inch Nails released some new music. They had Ghost 1 through 5. It was kind of just instrumental music that Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross had made. That was released a couple of years ago. One of those songs actually got remixed and turned into Old Town Road. Well, this goes 5 through 6. And it's free on their website. I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't available like on Amazon and shit.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Like, man.
How'd
like,
you
I
get
don't
it?
know. What's that?
How did you get it?
I listened on YouTube.
Mm.
So it was kind of the only
So
way.
it's not like secret. You can still get to it. It's just not
Commercially available?
like
I mean, it's
where
available on
do you
YouTube.
buy it from?
What?
Oh God.
It's
okay.
free. If they release
It's
something
free?
for free.
Oh, I didn't know it was fucking free.
Oh, I didn't say that?
I don't know.
That was dumb. Ted, call back. Tell me that was stupid.
If you didn't say it was, if you did say, I didn't hear you say.
All
it.
right. Well, it's free. You can get it for free now on their website, and it's on YouTube.
Okay, so you could just download it.
There's no lyrics to it. Trent's not singing on it. If I had to guess, there's probably like a lot of music that didn't make the cut from different movies and albums that they've made. But it's kind of cool that they released this.
Yeah, why not?
I wouldn't even consider it as being songs as much as kind of soundscapes.
Hello?
Naru Radio.
I'm
Who's
gonna
this?
interrupt y'all again. What's happening, y'all?
Please do that. Is that silicone regular mustache multiple corona free, Dave?
Corona free. Absolutely, at
What?
least as far as I know.
Oh, good, man. Good to hear about that.
Well, anyway, so I hear you're still out working out at it, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow's on hold.
I'm still working in it every day, cutting grass, doing my thing. Shit's kind of weird. The average speed limit on interstate is like 75.
Dude, I noticed driving around in it, I guess because there's less traffic, people are not like paying attention less. Like it's motherfucker. I've seen like 4 people drive off the side of the road. And I've seen like crazy shit going down. I'm like, man, just because there ain't a lot of us, you still gotta like kind of pay attention.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, and speaking of weird things going on, I don't know if you've driven past Home Depot in Kenner, but they're still hanging out 24 deep in the parking lot as of the other, like 2-3 days ago
Like,
when
look-
I went by there.
Terrible.
Looking for work?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're hanging out there for their own
Hey, my
health.
man.
The
They're not
cops
risking
don't
their...
want to go near them, and I don't blame them.
Yeah,
But
dude. I don't
anyway.
blame them. The cops are like, oh, fuck, I ain't rolling around the ground with nobody.
So I was thinking of you the other day because I got off the interstate, and there was a guy sitting there waiting to ask for cigarettes or money or whatever he could get out of you. And I'm thinking of the troll under the bridge of the olden days, you know, like, were they the lepers sitting there waiting under the bridge? Oh, here's somebody, hurry up, let's get them. Like, here's some money, just leave me alone.
Why that made you think of me? What the fuck, Dave?
The tome troll.
It's all troll.
It's just something I thought you would find funny.
Oh.
Things are weird right now. Like, there's like, every time I get off the interstate at Franklin, there's something going on.
Oh,
They got
yeah.
the windshield
I don't know,
trolls.
man. Things are weird
Dude,
out here. And,
on Poydras,
I just
on
kinda wanna
Poydras Street, they got
check in.
signage and everything now. They're like homeless window washing. Like
Does it say that? Oh, God, I have passed that
they got
every single
signs
day.
and shit now. They like set up a whole business structure.
They have their dog with them, too, so you feel bad for the dog also. It's a whole racket.
Yeah.
But we won't get into all of that. I
Yeah,
just kind of wanted to check in and say hi.
Well, dude,
Hi.
I'm glad you're doing well. You stay at it, man.
Yeah,
I don't know
and
what that
look,
means. Stay at it, Dave. Stay
at it,
What do you-
Dave.
What do you even
Keep
say,
at
man?
it.
Don't you go dying on me.
I'm going to stay out of trouble. Y'all be good. Have a good night.
All right, man. Be cool, Dave. Silicone, regular mustache, Convid 20 free Dave.
That's right. Convert.
Ain't no Go Bear Dave.
Nope.
Nope.
No bear.
Dude, next we're going to do Netflix reviews.
Alrighty then.
It's kind of going to be fun.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm more interested since May they actually watch this.
Yeah, well,
Dude,
watch
we watched
for him, though.
we watched The Platform. I'll give my review. This shit is fucking disgusting.
Oh,
it's
it's
gross.
horrific.
It's a somewhat of a torture film. It doesn't really give you any clear answer at the end. There's definitely a political motivation in the writing of this movie, and it will make you feel better about your current situation because it's that horrible.
Oh, God.
I almost threw up several times.
Really?
Oh, it was disgusting.
I almost turned it off twice.
It was
Really?
one of
Yeah.
the grossest things I've seen.
Yeah,
Which parts got you first?
The part where you girl, well, okay, when he was tied up and the guy, and then like he lifted the sheet and he like shit on himself and all that stuff.
that was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad. And then
That
when
was
the
the
boy
problem?
cut the that piece out of him, that was pretty goddamn wrong.
What about the first fucking time they even showed the food and that old man started just fucking eating all kind of gross ass like leftovers from like 1,700 people?
That didn't really bother me
could've
that
thrown
much,
up.
except for the fact that I just heated up some food and
Oh.
was eating,
Oh,
and
no,
I didn't
I couldn't
realize
eat while that
it.
was on.
And
I couldn't
dude,
have
I
fucking
was
ate.
like, oh fuck! Like all that shit started happening right when I was done. I was like, what the fuck?
I have
is
a
this
weird
shit?
thing with
Oh.
food. I have a weird fucking thing with food and watching people eat and sounds that it makes. It was absolutely my fucking nightmare as far as that. And I thought, oh, this is gross. Well, they're just showing the people eating. All right, that's just part of the jail. Then I found out the entire motherfucking thing was about the food, and I'm like, fuck, man. So I just got tortured. Every time that dude woke up and he was in misery, so was I, because I knew I was going to have to watch that old motherfucker eat again. I actually just had to cover my eyes a few times. I'm serious.
That was pretty rough, dude. They had a couple.
That movie was definitely torture to me.
If I would have known it was about that, there was a good chance I might not. Like, and
I
it was
might
like
not
a
have
gore
watched it.
fest. Yeah, I might not have watched it.
There was definitely what I was hoping for was them to focus more on the psychological part of it and
Less on the gore
political
and yeah.
side of it. Like there was
Right.
definitely a story there,
yeah.
but they didn't really seem to dive very much into it. They were
At all.
just so focused on showing you. It was very much dumbed down. There's another one. I don't know if it was called The Circle. I think it was called The Circle.
It was called Circle.
Circle, just Circle.
Yeah.
Before the reality show.
The Circle.
Well, and
dude,
also before the Emma Watson and whoever else was in that one. Remember? Was it Tom Hanks?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that other, whatever that was called.
It was called The Circle, and then there's one called Circle.
And then there's the social media one called The Circle. You know what? You don't even need to see it. But anyway, it was kind of based somewhat on this, and I thought it was done way better and less gory. There's also
The gore
a thing
was a
called
bit
The
much.
Experiment, reminded me of this.
Yeah.
That movie, The Experiment. Yeah, but this one seemed like it was just a gore fest.
Oh God, with the maggots on there,
Oh, it
and
was
then he was eating the
disgusting.
maggots. I was like, oh come on, man, this is just.
Tell you what, however long it was, though, I didn't think about
Hour and a
my
half.
current problems.
Yeah.
I did definitely think about those problems, and they was horrible and gross.
Yeah. That's weird.
It was the grossest, most horrific thing. I mean, seriously, I can watch a lot of stuff and not really be affected, but this fucked me up.
I'll say this: they had a lot. That whole premise had a lot of potential. I was just kind of disappointed that they went that much into the gore side of it. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it just had way more, like, I don't know.
Could have been more thought-provoking than
Right.
just
Like,
gross.
the first 20 minutes, I was actually kind of intrigued. I was like, I like it. I like the idea. This is crazy. This could be in the future. Da-da-da-da-da. You don't know anything, really. And for it to just, it quickly went
Yeah.
downhill fast.
And
I
then the
kept
way it
wanting-
fucking ended.
I kept wanting things to be, like, answered, and they never really are. So
Even
it's
at the
kinda-
end.
The
I
end
felt
made
like,
no sense.
Yeah, the end.
I said, "Are you serious? You put me through that and had no payoff?"
I honestly watched it for the end to see what the fuck was going on.
I wanted
'cause
to see that little chick shoot up and see what happened when she got to the top.
Right.
And then it just ended. Like, fuck
Right.
you.
She is the message.
Dude, I don't even know.
I
I don't
wanted
even know
to
what
see
to-
who received it.
All I know is all I can think of is your boy, the crazy old man with the knife. Why would he have a knife?
That part, those parts were pretty goddamn good, though. The dialogue and how it plays
was
out.
that a different? It was VO'd because it looked like they were speaking another language, right?
It did. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think it's
don't know.
Spanish or Italian. It was
Yeah,
Italian,
it
I
was
think.
weird. The whole thing
Yeah.
was just
He
weird.
got to bring the knife. You got to bring one item.
Really?
So
Yeah,
he
you got
brought
to
a
bring
knife.
one
Brought a
item.
book.
Let me
All
skip
right.
through that part.
They did have some good
The
parts.
lady
and good
brought the
scenes.
dog. You like that one?
Oh, that was pretty fucked up when your girl, the mute, fucking.
Ate the fuck out that
God
dog.
damn,
man.
huh?
Didn't give a fuck.
Well, I tell you what. All right. Well, I think if you like watching gross shit and kind of torture, you know that movie, The Centipede thing, when people
Oh, it
like
was
that.
horrific. Human
I bet
Centipede.
I bet you this ain't as bad as that.
I think this was worse than Human Centipede.
Really?
I've seen
Really?
fucking Human
I've never
Centipede.
seen Centipede, but I've
It's,
never
it's
seen it.
horrific, but this is fucking worse, man.
I knew it was gonna be bad for me with food because I'm like one of them people who don't like people touching my food or being too close to it and stuff. So
And
this,
then people standing on it and shit. You're
but
like,
then I have the
"Oh."
ability to not put myself into the movie. I'm just watching it. Like I don't
It's
feel
okay,
connected
right,
to it.
right.
So
The last thing I saw that was this fucked up was Hostel. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, I can't watch those.
That was so fucking horrific and disgusting that I was like, I
Horrible
can't
movie.
believe I fucking
Yeah, I
watched
don't
this.
wanna ever see that kind
It
of
was
shit,
fucked
man.
up. I don't like that kind of stuff. I'm not
all right.
into that.
Well, there was only one thing we saw worse than that this week. We watched our favorite show, Westworld.
Yeah.
Fucking love that show. It's so well done. It's never lets me down. It's still great. And the second episode was fucking awesome. I was worried about this season because I felt like it was neglecting the park. Already, second episode, the park's back in it and playing a role. And I thought it was incredible. The part that I did not think was incredible is that we had to watch a fucking COVID 2020 fucking commercial before.
Oh my God, yes.
Allie was awesome when Allie was like, "We're fucking paying for this shit." And I was like, "Yes."
You're paying extra for HBO every month, and then you're
fuck
gonna
do they-
fucking put not only put a commercial in it, they make you watch a preview of some shitty HBO show. First of all, it's like, what is this crap?
No, I hate
didn't.
that
Why do I
they
have to
do
watch a preview on something that we're paying extra to be able to watch? Then all of a sudden, this fucking thing comes on, and it's a fucking convid commercial
Telling you nothing too. Like
telling
if
you the same shit over
you
and
ain't
over.
figured out about the washing the hands fucking thing and staying indoors by now, like Jesus Christ, I can't even watch Westworld without HBO putting a bumper in the beginning.
It's just insulting. Like I feel like it's just insulting. Like fuck you, man. Like you thought I needed that? I'm trying to watch something. I'm in my house.
Go ahead, Allie.
When they turn the internet and phone service off.
It made me
that's
want
all
to
you can
cancel
do.
this shit, but Westworld's too good.
I know it is good. Yeah. that
And then
show's
you
awesome.
couldn't skip through it. We're like, motherfucker.
Hey,
see,
was
got
it
both
was
of
it
us.
Coach O?
What?
Was it Coach O?
Nah,
Yeah, it
this
was
is
like
national,
some graphics
man.
with like some little song.
Coach
and it
O
was
is
like,
just local.
And it's like a screen, wash your hands. You know, oh, it was terrible. It was a goofy commercial like for public service now.
So I was so mad that I rented Tropic Thunder. I needed something to laugh. I needed to have something fun. Something.
Fucking great movie.
There's not a lot of comedies I really like.
Yep.
Tropic Thunder is one.
Fucking brilliant.
Dude, every time I watch it, I'm probably on about 4 now, which is very rare for me.
All right.
That movie is so good. I can't believe Ben Stiller had anything to do with it.
Really?
Much less
Dude, I'm
directed
sorry.
the
He wrote
entire
and
thing.
directed it,
Yeah.
and starred in it,
Yeah.
and it's incredible.
Yeah.
Like what a great movie! That is some of the best performances of that cast, and
I
it's
agree.
a great cast.
I agree.
And that's some incredible performances. Fucking Tom Cruise is so good in it. I'm like, holy shit! You forget it's Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And Robert Downey, that dude's a freak. Like
Yep.
that, what an incredible
I like
character.
Jack Black. He
Jack
did good.
Black killed it.
There's some serious scenes in this ridiculous comedy that are better than the serious scenes in
A real movie.
movies that
Yeah,
are not
yeah.
comedies. Like this movie blows me away on how fucking good it is.
It's incredible.
For me, I love the first 3. Like they make fun of the whole film trailer things. That whole like 10 minutes of it where they're making fun of the movies and all that shit. Dude, it gets me every goddamn time.
I like the little kid that's in charge of like the heroin dealers or whatever.
I think one of my favorite parts is when Ben Stiller is running back to the helicopter and that little baby's on his back stabbing him with a knife. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
Fucking, he fucking flings him off the side of the bridge. God damn, that shit is fucking funny. He flings that little fucking kid, man. That shit cracks me up.
I
That
like the hands.
and the damn say more stupid when
Oh,
he's
yeah.
doing Simple Jack. Fuck, man.
He
That's
goes, more stupid.
Now you can have ice cream in heaven. I'll see you tonight when I go to bed in my head movies. But this head movie makes my eyes rain.
God damn, it's so good.
Yeah,
What a
dude.
fucking incredible movie.
Brilliant.
It really was.
I've seen that movie 3 times.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
recently, like a couple weeks ago, I watched it, and goddamn, I'll tell you what, that fucking thing is as funny then as it is now.
Oh yeah, it's someone I just keep finding new shit, like
Yeah.
little subtle
Oh,
things
yeah.
that I never heard or didn't laugh at before. Cracked me up. Like I laughed out loud a good couple of times.
Nice.
Like I think the only movie I'll put 2 other movies up with it,
All right.
and one's Borat. That movie's an incredible
You love
movie.
Borat.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious. And man, Joe Dirt's pretty funny.
Fucking love Joe
Like
Dirt,
even
dude.
with Joe, I think Tropic Thunder's got funnier parts. I might not laugh out loud a lot at Joe Dirt,
Yeah.
but it's just a fun like
Oh,
little
yeah.
story to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
in there.
Perfect.
I'll put
Perfect.
Grandma's Boy. We watched
Oh,
that today.
Oh,
I'll put
man,
that
God
around.
Damn it, that was fucking
Grandma's Boys and
Dude.
Joe Dirt's are kind of the same thing. Tropic Thunder and Borat, I'm gonna pull them a little bit over it, but
I'll say
it's still good.
for me, Grandma's Boy is like top 3 like funniest movies. That movie is so goddamn
incredible.
I just know Tropic Thunder's better because after just watching both of them, I could watch Tropic Thunder, I think, again.
Really?
Like within
Alright.
the next week, I can
All
watch
right.
that shit again.
I gotta watch Grandma's Boy now. Thanks.
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny. Yeah.
Mama. Ain't no goddamn takes. Ain't no goddamn motion picture.
God damn, he's so fucking
Yeah.
funny
Yeah,
too.
That whole thing, goddamn, is fucking great, dude.
He said something when your boy says Lance, and then it ends up being Lance Bass at the
Yeah,
end. But when
yeah.
he's like Lance, he's like, what the fuck did I just hear? You said Lance? The boy's like, no, I said Lance. He's like, oh man, come on, everybody gay. Sometimes it's Hollywood. I was like, fuck, man. Shit was funny. Yep, great movie. If you're bored out there, it's worth the rent. You might actually have to rent a movie.
I
know
rented it on Google Play, by the way.
I think it was like
They
$4
didn't
or
have it on-
something. If
No, but I had a Google
I
coupon.
understand
I'm
you
sure
did.
other people have. It's like 99 cents. A lot of people might have that. It's like 99-cent rentals right now, Google Play.
Really?
Yeah, if something came in my email.
Nice. All right. Well, cool. I don't know what we'll watch this week. Definitely running out of shit.
Right.
But April's right around the corner.
Oh, boy.
When is April?
I don't know.
When is
next
today?
Wednesday.
Next
April 1st,
Wednesday?
yes.
All right, coming out next Wednesday.
This
dude,
Wednesday, technically.
To Netflix. First, this is to be announced. A Ghost in the Shell series they're working on it.
All right.
I looked at some of the animation. It looks like a video game. I think it's going to have subtitles if you don't understand a foreign language. And I don't know. It didn't really look that good. I didn't think it looked.
That sucks, man. Imagine if they did it, but like kind of like Castlevania, but like.
Imagine all the people
washing their hands.
Washing their hands 6 feet apart.
What?
Imagine there's no virus.
What are we doing here?
You'd have to go to work.
Why are you doing this?
No Trump money for you.
Okay.
You're gonna wait till 4 to get drunk. Imagine all the people
washing their hands.
I started listening to this song.
What is happening right now?
I don't know. We're going to talk
not
about
in the notes, so
April
I'm trying to
1st.
figure out what's
I was
going
thinking
on.
of Ted.
Doing whatever the fuck I want. I'm out of control.
Whoa,
I'm out of
the one
fucking
time
control.
I'm fucking following along in the notes, I'm like, where does it say Zartone bust
welcome to
out
the
into
show.
singing Imagine with bad lyrics?
It's all good. I was thinking of Ted fucking thinking like he's sitting there with the daiquiri fucking yelling at hey, get out of the goddamn pool.
Yeah, Silicon Dave's fucking yelling at Mexicans at the Home Depot.
Oh.
And Lazy Eye calling the cops on everybody. Like, shit's going down out here,
Shit
people.
is going down, man.
April 1st, How to Fix a Drug Scandal. It's a Netflix series, a docu-series. And look at the drug scandal that's gripped but the U.S. I don't know what any of that means. What the fuck it is. All I know, I think it's about a chick who works at a lab that tests drugs for the police, but she must be doing them because there's some kind of thing about it. I don't really want to see that.
Is this serious?
Everybody
is this
in it
real
had
or
their
no?
teeth, and I don't think they made music videos, so I don't want to watch that
Is
shit.
it true?
It's a docu-series, yes, like a documentary in a series form. Hello?
Cool. All right. Yeah.
All right.
What should I say back to that?
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
You know what you didn't do? Nailed it. Season 4. I don't watch any of these. I haven't watched
oh God, why do we?
season 3. What is nailed? Is that where they bake cakes or something?
So
Decorate
in
cakes?
theory, hold on, let me just say something. In theory, it should be a funny show. It's like they're trying to make this extravagant looking thing, but it's like amateur bakers. And usually it comes out like shit, and it's funny because it's supposed to look like Mary Had a Little Lamb, but it just looks like a little lamb that's like mangy and dying. So it's funny because they do such a shit job. That's the whole point of why it's good, right? Yeah. But when we tried to watch one episode when it first came out, and the people that are running it, or the hosts, the contestants, the people in it are so fucking annoying that it's like impossible to watch. They're like, all right, like it's too like boisterous and like fake happy and laughing, and I'm like, oh, it's just rough.
I don't like
be
the
cool,
only
but
time
it's
I
not.
watch anything about cooking food is if I bought some kind of piece of meat. Like a lot of these weird steaks that I buy, I'm like, how do you even cook this? I just bought it because the price seemed reasonable. It looked good. And I'm like, what the fuck is like a rump steak or something? And I'll go watch a little video on YouTube right before I cook it just to make sure you don't cook it wrong. That's the only time I watch shows about fucking cooking.
All right, but my point
Who
is,
can sit around? You know, sits around watching
here
fucking
we go,
people
man. This is what it
make
turns
cakes.
into.
Fat motherfuckers
This is what
gotta
it turns
eat,
into.
dude. Because I'm
What I'm
serious.
trying to
No human
know-
being can sit there and watch motherfuckers fixing
No, I
cakes for
think
that
in
long
theory this
and
show
not want to
should-
eat some.
This show could be funny as fuck if they would have like a mean, savage judge and shit that's saying mean, horrible shit to the people about how bad it is.
Oh,
that
you
would be
just want
pretty
people-
funny.
All right. So
But, like-
instead, you do it to me. It might give you material.
I'm just saying it was just too goofy and happy-go-lucky, man. But I think it could be hilarious, like a Simon Cowell or whatever, and like just tell the truth. Like, goddamn, that's rough. But
So I
anyway,
went-
my
I
point
went
is,
through-
no, I don't want to watch anything like that.
So I
either.
went through and they got a bunch of movies coming out April 1st, and some of them I thought might be cool to check out. I don't think I want to watch any of them, but I do think they're good movies. Bloodsport from 1988.
I don't know what that is.
Cadillac Records from 2008. Dude, if you haven't seen that one before Mayday, it's really cool. It's about like
I haven't-
Motown.
Yeah, I haven't
and
watched it in a long time.
It deals a lot in about how they were like given contracts by the record companies, and they had cars, they had houses, they had jewelry, but they didn't have no money. They're almost paid in these things and then had to pay for it.
Right.
Like,
right.
oh, we bought you this car, but now you got to have the insurance on it. You got to pay the taxes on it. So a lot of it dealt with that. And, of course, good music in it. Dude, one of the greatest comedies of all time. 1978's Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke.
Nice.
The first 20 minutes of that movie
Oh,
are comedic genius. Some of the best of all time, I believe, especially if you're smoking dope out there. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
We're definitely watching
1988.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Really? That's good?
It's like a cult kind of. It's so bad, it's good.
I
It's
know
kinda
Kevin
one of-
likes it a lot.
Oh, he's got the shirt and all, man.
I don't know if I've ever even seen it.
I never even knew about that.
You should watch it if you haven't seen it.
People like these movies. I don't really think they're that great, but Lethal Weapon 2, 3, and 4.
Lethal Weapon 1's good.
Really?
Yeah.
What are the rest of the last 3? Not as good?
Joe Pesci's in the third one. Chris Rock's in the fourth one.
Yeah.
And then the second one. They do have this hot little blonde in the second one that unfortunately they kill for fucking Riggs. They get to Riggs with killing the blonde. Same.
All right.
you gonna
Minority Report.
That's a
Fucking
good
wicked
one.
ass
Yeah,
movie.
it
That
is.
was in it's
Tom
from
Cruise.
2002.
2002.
1995. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that was the shitty one though. It was bad.
That first movie is incredible. I went to the theater and seen that one
Really?
twice back in the day.
No shit.
Yeah.
Is that this?
For a video game Mortal Kombat movie, that movie was pretty goddamn good. I enjoyed the shit out of that. I wouldn't watch it now. I'm sure it doesn't hold up at all. But at the time, it was way better than any of us expected it to be.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
It was back in 1995.
What? I agree. It's interesting. What the fuck?
Dude, an incredible movie. These movies I don't know if I think there's 2 of them. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think there's 2 of them. But the Sherlock Holmes series from 2009 with Robert Downey Jr., I don't know who directed it, but it's awesome.
Really?
Really good movies.
Good?
Yeah, they're
Huh.
good. I was when I watched that first one, I was like, holy shit, this is a really good movie and cool fight scenes. They do the slow down time kind of thing. So if you get punched in the face, you see the skin of the face kind of move.
Cool.
They do some neat shit. I'll never watch this movie again, but 1976's Taxi Driver.
Really? Yeah.
If you've never seen that and you want a serious movie, this is the closest thing you're probably going to get to that Joker movie we watched.
Really?
But even
Is it good?
You never seen Taxi Driver?
No.
It's pretty
I
heavy.
wasn't alive in 1976.
Yeah,
Doesn't
pretty
mean you've
dark.
never seen
Robert De Niro, one of his,
Yeah,
standout.
that was his breakout. Yeah.
Was it that, or was it when he played the boxer, Raging Bull?
Some people will say Raging Bull. I think other people will say that this is when he made a name for
I think it's
himself.
a Scorsese film too.
Yeah.
All right. The Girl with All the Gifts from 2016.
No idea what that
I remember seeing the trailer for this. It's like a kid locked up in this, I don't know, kid camp or something.
Oh.
But the kid's vicious and it's got all these crazy powers. It kind of looked cool in the trailer, but I have a feeling it's just going to be a goofy, sci-fi, kid's got superpowers and fucks people up thing. The Hangover from 2009. Dude, that movie's pretty funny. The first
Really?
one.
You
First
liked it?
Hangover movie?
I died, dude.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
It's fucking
I gotta
incredible.
watch it again. Then I had nothing stuck with me.
I watched bits and pieces of the second one. I didn't think it was good, but I thought the first one was good. And Mike
I'll watch
Tyson's
it
in it.
Ken Jeong jumping out the trunk naked and beating the fuck out of him. You didn't think that was hilarious?
Some of my favorite movies of all time: The Matrix, The
Yes.
Matrix Reloaded,
Yes.
and The Matrix Revolutions. I will not watch any of these again. I burnt them the fuck out. But yeah, if you've never seen The Matrix, I think
that's a
this is a
great
good
movie.
opportunity to watch all 3 of them. And I kind of want to see this one again. I may, if Allie wants to, watch it. But The Social Network from 2010.
Yep.
Trent Reznor does the soundtrack to it. That's what drew me in initially. And what's his name?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah, he
He's
stars
great
in
in
it.
this,
Yeah, and Justin Timberlake.
So between the soundtrack, the acting in it, and dude, the script. I can't believe this story and this show, as entertaining as it is, they did a great job. It took something that I thought, the building of Facebook, to be a very boring kind of, you got people sitting around typing on a computer. How interesting can that be? They did a great job. I don't know how much of it is true and how much is fabricated for entertainment purposes, but it doesn't matter to me. It was an entertaining 2 hours, and the soundtrack's
Yeah,
fucking
pretty wicked.
incredible. April 6th, The Big Show. That's right, The Big Show. Season 1. Former WWE star faces a new challenge, raising his 3 daughters.
Wait, I have a question. Does
When
that say Big Show show?
Yes.
The Big Show show.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
His
Because
name
all
is
right,
Big Show.
that's pretty. No, I know who the Big Show is. I just before he didn't say the Big Show show.
So I was like, this
think
could
that's
be
what makes it
actually
fun.
kind of interesting, man. It'd be
Really?
about the Big Show raising his kids. I thought it was going to be like a reality show, the life of the Big Show. Like, you know what I'm saying? The real shit. Kind of like the Ozzy Osbourne show
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
this
That
could be
was
with
great.
Big Show trying to raise 3 daughters. No,
Watch that?
it's a fucking sitcom. This looks like fucking Full House with a giant fucking dude as the main
What
guy.
the hell? That's
Oh,
weird.
yeah, it looks horrible. I'm like, look at this fucking garbage. I'm like, is this so that wrestling fans can watch something with their kids and still get some nostalgia? I don't know.
Oh, that's
It looked bad. Yeah. April 9th, the Circle France. Another circle. This one's in France. And it's
Rudy
going to be
Gobert is going to be on it.
the social media show that I think they got Brazil now, America, whatever, France. Did you watch any of the other ones? All right. They ain't speaking English. You ain't watching it. Smart man. The English one wasn't that good to start watching subtitles.
Yeah, well, that show was awesome.
All right. April 10th, Brew Brothers. It's a new comedy about some dudes that brew beer together.
That sounds fucking boring. I bet Bigo will love it.
Yeah, I think this thing might be like another one of those YouTube channels that I guess people like, so that Netflix picked it up and they're going to make shows for Netflix. I don't know. I don't get the whole brewing beer thing. And from the looks of the guys, neither one of them like had the Joe Exotic. If Joe Exotic was brewing beer, I'd probably tune in and see what kind of fucked up shit happens. These 2 dudes probably going to talk about fucking wheat and yeast and different berries or flavors they're tasting in beer or something. I swear to God, I'd rather get knocked in the back of the head with a fucking beer stein than sit and watch that crap. After you watch the fucking cake making show,
There's
maybe you
nothing wrong
can
with
wash it
liking
down.
beer. Brewing.
It's boring
I
as
don't.
fuck.
I think it would be boring. but
Drinking
other
beer
people
could
might
be
like
fun after about 6 of them, but fucking watching a show about it, just dumb.
it. Maybe you have to get drunk to watch the show.
B-Goat sends me him chugging fucking $8 beers on Facebook. That's all I need. The main event. It's a first WWE movie about an aspiring young wrestler looking to become the next big superstar. So this is not a reality show like Who Wants to Be a Wrestler or something. This is a movie about a young aspiring wrestler looking to become the next big superstar. Another WWE show. That's 2 of them back to back. So I guess WWE is joined up with Netflix, which I thought WWE had its own streaming service. You think maybe they're going to put the Big Show on that fucking shit?
Nope.
No, deal with Netflix. April 15th. So far, we don't have fucking nothing to watch. April 15th.
You're not watching
No.
Big Show?
No. The Innocence Files. It's a true crime docuseries, so that means it's based on real life. And it'll delve into the tricky subject of wrongful convictions. Dude, I'm sorry. That's something I don't really find interesting. I find it horrible, and I think watching that show would only make you upset. Like, there are people, like, wrongfully accused, and I'm sure they're going to have all the evidence. Like, look, 10 years later, it was fine. That shit's fucking horrible. Like, that's like watching a platform over again. April 20th. Cooked with Cannabis.
420.
Hey, if the making a cake thing ain't enough for you and you're getting doped up at home, maybe you want to see how you can cook with dope. I don't know. If I had some dope and I wanted to put it in some food, I'd go to YouTube and just watch a video on how to do it and then do it. I don't think I need to sit and watch a whole season about it. That shit just gonna make me want to do drugs and eat. Like, I don't need that. I do that at certain times of day. I don't need a show to promote eating times to me. The Midnight Gospel, Season 1. It's a new animated Netflix TV series. It's supposed to be trippy. It's from the creator of Adventure Time for adults.
Yeah,
I've never seen that before. You seen it?
Yeah, of course.
It's good?
Yeah.
Well, this is supposed to be like Adventure Time, but with more blood, guts, and cursing. They say fuck in the trailer a couple of times, and he shoves his head in an animated ass. If you're on drugs, you probably will like this. April 20th, Extraction. It's a new movie featuring Chris Hemsworth.
That says actually April 24th.
Oh, 24th. All right. I don't know. I didn't see. There's no trailer on this yet. He could potentially be funny, but I have a feeling.
This looks serious.
What?
I think it looks serious.
I think this is gonna be like a Will Smith type movie.
Oh, really? Like a dumbed down.
Yeah, action movie. The way they're like, here's some fucking slapstick humor. Here's shooting guns.
I think this
drive cars around.
I don't think slapstick's going to be in it. I think it's going to be more like Jack Ryan, Jack Reacher kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he only did comedy now.
I think they're trying to do more like Die Hard. But
He's funny as Thor.
he's funny
Oh, yeah.
as Thor, but I don't think they're. I don't know. Somebody's giving him some bad advice. On this one.
All right, dude. April 25th. I forgot to add this to the list. I guess because it's coming out later. Django Unchained.
Yeah.
Right. Quentin Tarantino. This movie's great. I think I might have burnt it out. I watched Tarantino movies at least twice before passing judgment, and this one I've probably seen 3 times. Really good movie though.
It gets brutal at the end, dude. Jesus.
Dude, the scene with the fucking hoods.
Oh yeah.
That's some funny ass shit. Like that is, and it's not like a complete comedy movie. So to throw a very funny, ridiculous scene in there like that, I thought was
pretty
genius, and it was really good. What a good movie.
You know the part where Leonardo breaks the glass and cuts his hand open?
Yeah.
That was real shit.
He really did that.
He really did that.
Boy, method actor.
And they kept on going. They're like, no, keep going.
What's his name? The dentist. That dude's an incredible actor.
I don't know.
Allie, what's his name? The little guy. He plays the dentist in this.
Christoph Waltz.
Yeah,
Oh,
Christoph
he's
Waltz.
one of my favorites.
If he's in
Yeah.
something,
Tino loves it. Yeah, he's in Glorious Bastards too.
He's
right?
in a lot. And if he's in something, it's probably going to be goddamn good because that dude just good.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Great actor. So still nothing really to watch except a bunch of movies I've already seen.
You're not going to watch the cake making challenge?
Dude, April 30th, Biohackers Season 1 comes out. It's a German thriller series. I could not find really any info on it, but if it's a science fiction type show and it's got the overdubs, like Dark, those German shows have been pretty spot on and some of my favorite shit. So
Hell yeah.
So hopefully this is good, but I mean, who knows if we're even going to be still alive by April 30th. Might be ready to go back outside by then. Who knows?
Who knows?
I kept thinking maybe something was going to be released. Like, man, throw us a fucking crumb, a bone, man. Do something. Somebody do something. I'm like, what about Star Wars? Rise of Skywalker. I haven't seen that yet. We actually was suffering, which potentially was the COVID 2020.
I remember.
Like when I was really, Allie and I were really sick, we had tickets to go see this and too sick to go.
Yep. That was a rarity, too. I
Can't
knew
work,
y'all were
can't
really
play.
sick, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Knew I was sick. Canceled it. Couldn't even sit in a movie.
Nope.
And we canceled Nava Radio that next Sunday.
I remember.
So I haven't gotten to see this. It's available to buy now for $24. So the shit is already on all the servers. It's
Right.
up there, right
Yeah,
there. And you could buy it for fucking $24. We got Disney Plus. Disney Plus, besides a bunch of old fucking movies, they don't have dick. You would think right now they'd be like, hey, everybody's
Right.
stuck at home.
Right.
Everybody's stuck at home. Let's release this movie early on Disney Plus. How many people would subscribe just to watch
Yep.
that movie? Because
Yep.
the subscription is cheaper than buying
the
this
fucking
fucking.
movie.
And you ain't buying a movie. All you're doing is unlocking the movie
Right.
so it'll stream to
Right.
your television.
Right.
You don't get nothing fucking tangible
Right.
for it. $24 fucking dollars.
Right.
I'm like, man, I thought that would be cool if they did it. I keep looking. No, I don't know. But I was like, damn, man. I really do want to watch it. Do I want to spend $24 to watch it on my TV?
That's
Not
a little,
so much.
Yeah, that's a little steep.
I could wait for that. Like, we'll be able to watch it later.
And now, since the movies are closed, they're releasing things now earlier. Like, it's available now on Amazon. I think that Bloodshot with Vin Diesel, that was supposed to come out last week, I believe. You can already watch that online for $24.
God damn,
I
really?
think that's way high,
yeah,
right?
That's high, dude. That's 24 is fucking steep.
Whoever came up with that is watching that cooking show with the cannabis thing. Yeah, I think that's kind of
Where
ridiculous.
should it be? $10? $12?
I would go 12.
All right.
I'd probably go 12. If the Star Wars movie was $12, man, we ain't did shit all weekend. I could afford $12 to be
right.
like. But just the principle alone that you know it's
Right.
going to be available to stream for which you're already paying for.
Yeah.
Like
It's
you
gonna
already
burn 'em
got
in the long run.
got 10 or whatever bucks it is a month for
Right.
Disney Plus. You already
Right.
got that. Knock that off the fucking price.
Right. Make it
Even
$10
if you're a Disney Plus subscriber, you get a half off.
Right. That
Something
would
like
actually
that.
be smart.
Yeah, and knowing it's right there. It's right there. Just fucking $24 I hear playing, it plays.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Yep.
Y'all fucking cheap bastards. Like, we're all suffering here. You got Disney's got to step it up, save the people.
Hey.
Heal the world. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race.
What's going on with y'all?
They all people swimming in the pool outside my condo, and I don't want them do it no more.
Wow.
There's Mexicans at Home Depot just looking for a job. Don't look like they washed their hands in about 15 days.
Okay.
Hey, my man. Oh, man, I'm glad y'all survived out there another week. We all seem to be doing good. Mayday, good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Got a good, safe distance.
Yep, same here. Good to see you, Allie. Hope you had fun.
Oh, it's fucking blast, man. Most fun I've had all week.
Good. Glad to hear.
Well, hopefully we'll be back next week. And before we leave, though, we have to play something to remain in broadcasting compliance. So here it is.
Wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do, wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do, wash your hands, do-do-do-do-do, wash your hands. Grab some soap, do-do-do-do-do,
Congratulations, you made it another week. Hopefully we'll be on air and you can hear us again next week. Until then, keep it not real.